Sorry about being a little bit late there. I was about to go live, and I'm a little shaky today, so I knocked my tea into my keyboard. That was quite bad. I had to take a moment to like rescue it. Give me 1 sec. I gotta get myself behind you guys. Hold on. So now I'm still in front of you guys. There we go. That took a lot more effort than I expected to find myself in the giant pile of things. Sometimes life be like that. Let me scroll down so I can grab everyone who came in. Hi Josh, and hi Z6980. Hi Demo, hi Z14, and Mercurius. Sleepy, how are you guys? Same. Mercurius, I am sleepy. Hi Bangala, and Yelter. Do you know when you expect Miracle Snack Shop to ship? I do believe we announced that in the announcement video, didn't we? That's like also on November 15, my birthday, and the Playasia anniversary. It's like all on the same day. So it's a pretty big day that we got coming up on November 15. But you can still pre-order now. The link's in the YouTube description. It's available to pre-order and make sure you can grab a copy. Because the limited edition actually come with a lot of cool stuff. Like the standee and the OST. I mean, that alone is enough for me. But you also have the little manual, and you've got the certificate, and you've got the tiny little mini Switch case. It's actually a lot more that you get with this limited edition than you often get with a lot of games like the regular edition. Which I was pretty excited about being able to share that part. How's it talking? How's it Jonah? Hello. And the 25VL, hello. Brandon Sipes, hello. And general questions about shipping should be directed to PA though. That is true. But I mean, that's a pretty generic one that I can answer. But in general, it's better to ask the questions to customer service because I got banned from that department and I can't really answer much. Whoa. Hi, Mr. Lucas. Hi, I'm Kelly. And you like cinnamon? Pepe, hello. 私も食べたい。全然食べなかったけど、食べたい。Have any of you guys had shaved ice before? I haven't actually. Well, yes and no. I've had like American style shaved ice, where it's just made with like water and fruit syrup and shit. But I've never had like Korean or Japanese style shaved ice. I kind of want to make it homemade and give it a try, but I don't really do milk that well. So I might try making it with coconut milk and see if it's even possible. Hi Joey! Main character is silver hair, blue eyed, and a CEO. Well, the main character is not a CEO so much. You're the CEO. That's kind of not you in it. You'll see. She's really cute and really funny. It's kind of like a reverse isekai. And she's fucking adorable and awkward and tsundere as hell. Also, hi, Ari! Be careful with that tea. Too late. Hello, Zeus, hello. We have a god stopping by today's stream. Zeus, please bless me with good energy today. Do not zap my power line down. Thank you. Sisras, how do you pronounce that? Sisras, is that enough? Sisras. I can't say it all. I'm gonna call you Sisras. Hello. I tried a few times on other days and I always fuck up. She does kind of look like me, right? Italian ice, I do want to try that. I have been curious about that. But I've heard it's quite good. Awkward cute tsundere, say no more, I'm sold, right? She's actually not my favorite character though, believe it or not. The other girl, Mira, is my favorite character. But, for now, so that we can get into it a bit, we'll talk a bit more about, at the end I'll talk a bit more again about, what comes with the limited edition. I also kind of want to run and show you guys a real recipe for making Korean shaved ice where you don't actually need a machine or anything. So just in case you guys get hungry and want to try it, I figured we could watch a recipe for it later on. But for now, let's get started. It's so good on a warm summer's day. Nice. I do really want to try. I'm gonna start another playthrough from the beginning. I already have a playthrough, but I figured I should show you guys the beginning. It does come with a few language options though, like you got Korean, English, and Japanese for text. For dialogue, you actually have an option for Korean voices. And I know that a lot of people probably will end up choosing the Japanese voices, but I do believe the game was originally in Korean. So I'm going to be using the Korean voices because I actually really like them. Queen Salt's voice in Korean is kind of really hot, but also kind of funny and awkward at the same time. And Mira's voice in Korean, it sounds like me in English. I swear, it sounds like me in English. I heard it and I was like, yo, that's me. Who's a sad person in mouse? Hello. So you can also change the volume for like individual people and stuff, which makes it a little easier. No one else has voice acting because there's not really any other important characters actually. But the two girls have full voice acting. And then the only other person really is the MC, so Queen Salt, someone's gonna be salty. She is sometimes. We'll learn about her. So hi, Unibear. Oh yeah, I forgot, a lot of people are back in classes now, aren't you? As a CEO, I kind of forgot that school goes back. I'm too busy working every day. Anyway, this is the most realistic and relatable introduction that you're ever gonna see. Just wait for it. Neo Present, hello! Okay, just wait for this intro. My life was like this empty bowl, destined to be filled with shaved ice. We're gonna be sarcastic MC this time. Hi, Lord Peace! At first, I was completely empty. Dressed up right though I could become any kind of shaved ice. Don't make me put ice on your hand. Also, my Rapture Queen, hello! My empty bowl was a vessel of infinite potential, and I could become whatever kind of shaved ice I wanted to be. What kind of shaved ice would you guys want to be? I would want to be a tiny little shot glass sized thing of shaved ice, topped with a ton of toppings and matcha. Because everyone actually wants the toppings anyway. They think they want the ice, but they want the toppings. Demo, I have a hack for you. Hold on. I might not have tried shaved ice in this way, but Demo, if you want watermelon shaved ice, you know you can actually freeze a watermelon and turn the frozen watermelon into shaved ice? It's really good. I have done that. I used to eat it all the time in summer for snacks. But mine was kind of like, I take watermelon and mix it with a bit of like honeydew and then mix it with a tiny bit of lemon juice and then just like freeze it and then just like mash it all up. It's really good. It's kind of hard to do though. You need a good blender to do it, or like a shaved ice maker or a cheese grater if you have a lot of patience and muscle. Also, hello! We have Victor Hugo, and we have Yorkie Ramar. I could be shaved ice topped with fruit. Perfect for a romantic date at a cafe. See, that looks really tasty to me. It's like red beans, strawberries, and blueberry, and mochi cakes, and then another strawberry. Yummy! I gave... I could be topped with blueberries, giving off an air of luxury and wealth. Blueberries are fucking expensive. You guys ever tried to buy blueberries? Good God. I could be mixed with brie. Not for everyone, definitely not me. But maybe just right for that certain successful businessman with expensive tastes. Well, expensive doesn't mean good tastes, but we're not here to judge today. Attaboy, hello! Don't use traditional ice shaver. I'm not familiar with what that is. I've just always used a blender. Or like put it in a baggie and then mashed it with my elbows. Which sounds weird, but it works. I want to try making the one in this coconut milk. Maybe even tomorrow. See what happens. I could be mixed with an expensive coffee blend, suited for that intelligent but rather cold city gentleman. I would love that. Shaved ice made inside of a coffee, especially if it's like a Godo blend. I could get a little sidetracked and end up getting mixed with black sesame seeds, showing off some of the more strange and unique sides of this world. That's not really strange or unique, though. I feel like it's a very common thing in Asia. Have you guys ever had black sesame dessert before? It's like one of my favorite. It's probably my favorite behind matcha, actually. Looks like the food version of How to Fool a Boyfriend. You don't date the food. You don't date the food. This is just the intro. If you haven't, sesame cookies are a really good one to start with, maybe. It's basically a piece of wood with like a bit of metal jutting out where you slide a large block of ice like a washing board. That sounds like it would work really well, but also be very terrifying. So I'm Mercenary in Wet Stinky Slacks and Melodic and Lou. You want to stop by to say hi and I'll leave because I don't want spoilers if you already pre-ordered. Thank you for pre-ordering! Yay! So, food dating sim win. There actually is a sushi dating sim. There's the Sushi Otome. Maybe I could just be a traditional shaved ice dessert from Jeon. I don't know how to pronounce Korean stuff, so I'm sorry if I butcher this. Jeonju, a city rich with Korean tradition. The possibilities were simply endless. Have a good stream. Thank you, I will. Sorry to spoil the ending so soon. Run, Melodic, it's spoilers! But I ended up being just your normal old shaved ice, topped with a red bean paste that we Koreans call pat. I would honestly not even be upset because I feel like just shaved ice with red bean is probably fucking delicious. Sometimes you don't have to be fancy to be delicious. You can just be the most default and it's amazing. If you put ice in a blender, don't you end up with milkshakes? That depends. Are you blending or are you pulsing? There's different ways to use a blender. It's kind of like how you make chopped vegetables in a blender as well. You have to pulse it, not blend it. It's not going to be perfect if you do it in a blender, but it's an easier way to do it. Alejandro, hello! Is this the food for, no. You don't date food. You don't date food. You make food. You make food. This was me in my late teens. So pulse and blend. What blend is, you turn the blender on and you hold it. So it just keeps blending. What pulse is, you press it really quickly and let go. So it's just like blending is like, but pulsing is like, does that make sense? You don't turn the blender on. You just pulse it like a really quick electric zap. Oh, hi, Zario. Even as the ice was being shaved down, I still had hope. Man, I wonder what it feels like to have hope. That's because, at that point, there was nothing to distinguish me from anyone else. So there's still a chance I wouldn't grow up into being a failure. Shaved ice, no matter whether it's topped with fruit, coffee, or whatever, all starts out as ice. Plain and simple. Everyone around me started out the same way. Don't most blenders have a pulse mode? It probably just does it automatically, like, so you don't have to keep pressing it. I just manually press mine. My blender, it's like you press down on it, you press it into the blades, kind of. It's hard to explain. I had no idea at the time. How could I know that I'd be regular old shaved ice and that the people around me would turn into all those beautiful desserts that I described before? Of course, there were a few people who were noticeably different from birth. God, that looks sickeningly disgusting. If it was unsweetened chocolate, I feel like this would be delicious. Like, unsweetened chocolate with like almond slices and espresso. Affogato I love affogato so much. I'll get like coconut milk ice cream and then just have black coffee poured on top of it, and I'm just like, So at first I looked at this and I was like, oh yeah, because it reminded me of my affogato, but this is probably pure sugar, whereas mine is like almost no sugar. So never mind, I probably wouldn't want this anyway. There were the ice flavored with chocolate and green tea before the shaving even began, separating them from the pack at an early age. I know I'm hungry too. I think they are almonds. They're like little thin sliced almonds. We'll watch a video in a little while on how to make shaved ice after we get to meet Queen Salt a little bit so that you guys can see it and you can make it at home yourself if you want to. Also, hi Tyson Brown. Everyone knows those kind of people, those kind of people, like the child prodigies that you all pretend to hate but secretly wish they just were you. I can't talk today. Oh my gosh, my brain. It's been a stressful day actually until now. I'm not gonna lie. My brain is kind of running in circles. I've had a bit of a rough go today. Well, my important big CEO thing is done as of like a couple hours ago, so I'll slowly get back to normal. One sec. They collect awards like it's some kind of hobby to them. Things are different for those kind of people. They're so unique, they don't even factor into this kind of metaphor. So in other words, you know, people like myself. The special people. Hope I get a chance to recover. Thank you, I will. It's not like anything bad happened, just like a lot of things happened and kind of overwhelming. So I need some time to like process. So hi Gabe, do you eat peanut and jelly sandwiches sometimes? I don't actually. I used to eat like peanut and jelly sandwiches if you count them as like made out of crackers instead of bread. I don't really eat sandwiches or much out of bread. I don't eat that much carbs, to be honest. I eat carbs for like treats a lot, but I don't really use it for meals. I'd rather have like more vegetables and meat. I wonder how a peanut butter... I have peanut butter powder! Have you guys ever had peanut butter powder? It's like peanut butter, but instead of a spread form, it's powder that you can mix with water, or you can mix it into like flour, or you can mix it in blender into desserts. I like using it for lots of different stuff, like in stir fry, I'll sprinkle some on. I wonder if I could use powdered peanut butter to make a really good shaved ice. Also, hey, you got Gadio. This is Miracle Snack Shop. It's the first game that we published. How to make shaved ice. Bring a big ice cream plate, put the ice cream in it, put whipped cream and shave a hair. Take a razor and shave it. Oh, bam, shaved ice cream. That's true. You just gotta make it look like good old Santa Claus first and then you give it a shave. That's another way to do it. I haven't even considered that way. My heat migraine's gone today, don't worry. Yeah, powdered peanut butter is the stuff bodybuilders drink to listen. I work out a lot, okay? I have powdered peanut butter. I put 2 tablespoons in my breakfast smoothie. Like 2 heaping tablespoons. Because it gives me the energy I need to get through my day when I use so much fucking energy all day. I do what I gotta to stay alive. My body requires protein, okay? Once you cough to death because you put it in your mouth. You don't put peanut butter powder alone in your mouth. That's like the cinnamon challenge that never should have existed where people were dying. You just don't do it. Also, Frosky Swordmaster, hello. It's quite good actually, Josh. It's unsweetened, the one that I buy, so you can pretty much use it for anything. I want to try making cookies with it. Like I said, I still had a dream at this point. I was determined to become shaved ice. Oh my god, I burped. Shaved ice, that was truly amazing. The cinnamon challenge? I read about it a while ago, and I guess a bunch of people, like, I don't know when, it was like 5 or 10 years ago or something, they decided they were stupid. And there's this thing going around on the internet where you'd like have to just like take a spoonful of cinnamon and swallow it. And I mean, that's gonna get in your lungs. It's going to hurt your throat. There's so many reasons you should absolutely never fucking do that. Not everything you see on the internet you should try. Like, what the fuck? Did some people not grow up with the internet since they were babies? Like, I don't know. But having been on the internet basically forever, the first thing you learn when you're like not even like 1 or 2 years old, at least this should be, is like the very, very, very basic, don't trust everything on the internet. So there's weird things in the internet. Okay, Hi, Kitty Nook here. There's also protein-filled peanut butter. I mean, normal peanut butter is protein-filled, right? I mean, I guess they might have extra protein infused for some people, but mine has enough protein. It's quite a bit. Also, hi, Nuffy. It's your birthday! Do you want the birthday song? Yeah, cinnamon is a spice, exactly. You just don't eat it straight. You just don't. Social media can be dangerous. It can be interesting, but it can be dangerous. Also, hi, Kagazumi. There's some people saying deodorant in their mouth. Is that why they were eating cinnamon? Did they say it made their breath smell good? But cinnamon makes your breath stink. What the fuck? Were they just stupid? Were they really stupid? That's like using coffee as a mouth deodorant. It doesn't fucking work. Wow. Also, I forget. I'd just like to clarify that this was all a big metaphor. I'm not actually a bowl of ice. This is a dating sim where you make ice and date people, not where you are people and date ice. You want the birthday song? Alright, here we go. Also, hello, Franklin fam! We have 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. I get messed up, hold on. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Naffy. Happy birthday to you. Yay! Cinnamon Toast Crunch, that's the shit. I don't like a lot of sugary stuff, especially cereal, but that stuff is the shit. Were people that desperate to one-up the Tide Pod? I think it was older than the Tide Pod Challenge. I think it was older. Because I remember the Tide Pod Challenge at one point. I remember, it was still a while back, but I remember it happening. But I don't remember the cinnamon one. So it must have been quite a bit before, is my guess. Oh, hi, Ro! This was me in my mid-20s. Specifically, it was right after my mandatory stint in the military that Korean men are required to serve. So that is actually a thing, just for those of you who don't know a lot about Korean culture, or like manhwa, or like K-pop or anything. It is quite true. It is quite true that Korean men are required to spend 2 years in the military, like every single one. I think there's different departments though, because I think a lot of stars and stuff do like the entertainment division, where they don't have to like do the same things. I don't quite know how it works. I'm not enough into the community to have any idea really. I just know the basics. Oh yeah, and for those of you who didn't figure it out already as well, from the Korean dialogue option and the Korean voice option, this is actually a Korean visual novel. It's not a Japanese one, it's a Korean one. Before I'd even realized what had happened, it had become, I had become normal shaved ice topped with red bean paste. But red bean paste though, that's the shit. I have a question, do any of you guys make your own homemade or like buy red bean paste? I'm kind of curious, what's the weirdest thing you've ever done with red bean paste? I actually have blended it with coconut milk and some other stuff to make a homemade like cheesecake, but it's not cheese, like a vegan cheesecake, but it was made with red bean paste and stuff. It's really healthy and really yummy. Some StarCraft pro players had to go on hiatus because, yeah, they would have had to. Red bean tacos. I feel like as long as they were savory at Ziggy Beans instead of sweet, that would be really good, actually. Wait, Korean Marines are all required to be black belts? That's actually kind of cool. I feel like having them all learn some sort of martial arts for self-defense is probably a pretty good idea in general. Cosmin, thank you for the follow. Because then you'd be a lot more agile in general. Like, it would help with training exercises, it'd help you be stronger, it would help with discipline and mental discipline. I feel like that's just a really good idea. Your family can make red bean paste. It's pretty fun to make. I like making it. Find the cat, hello. Put it in the... No, not refried beans. Ruffle Chief, hello. It's kind of like refried beans, but more like, sweet. instead of like just rich or savory. It's very different. You can make adzuki beans sweet or savory actually. I kind of like them both depending. Also, hi Kirby Nutfield! And hi Kenkaku! I was just like every other shaved ice, walking around with a few years of experience in the military. I had no fresh new flavors. I was just your regular old run-of-the-mill shaved ice. Except considering I've never tried shaved ice and consider it a delicacy. Even the regular sounds quite good right about now. Also, can we pause for one moment just to appreciate this OST? It's so chill. This entire song in the OST has such a vibe. It's like both this super cute, wholesome feeling, but also like helps convey that sarcastic, like I am a failure at life, sarcastic vibe that underlies the whole plot. It's so chill and derpy. I love it. There are savory red bean dishes, lots of them. Like red bean and miso. You can make red bean, but like actual just whole ones on rice with like tea broth. There's a lot of good things you can do. I sometimes make red bean curry actually, but I don't use like red bean paste. Like I'll use red beans from scratch. Yeah, the OST represents my life, right? Right? I vibe so hard with this OST. I'm just like, that's me. That's hi, Abby's. I love the intro to this game. Like, it's kind of slow, but I don't know about you guys. I'm a huge fan of anything that has this, like, sarcastic, cynical vibe. It's why I really enjoyed Hashihime as well, so I absolutely love this visual novel. It's like my guilty pleasure. If I have 15 minutes and I'm having a hard day, I'll just sit there and play this because it helps me relax so much. You'll find out why more later. The scenes are really funny. I couldn't believe it. But I've been rushing through life just to become your everyday man on the street at 25 years old. 25, in other words, his life's already over. That stereotype needs to die. It's just gonna make people scared of getting 25. Then in 5 years, I'll have an existential crisis. I don't want to. Right, the music! It's so good with Sugi Slugs. Also, I'm a day. Red bean is so nostalgic. It is so good as a dessert. It really is. I really like red bean bread too. Make like oh, what's it called? Brioche bread with red bean in it. Like red bean swirls. Ugh, that's the good stuff. I started to lose my energy for life. I started to feel like the old age was creeping up on my heels. I even thought my eyesight was going. Even with all the signs, I couldn't accept defeat. I couldn't accept the fact that I was just regular old shaved ice. If you like binging visual novels during the Christmas holidays, this one's perfect for you because the physical copy is shipping November 15th. If you pre-order it, you should get it just in time for your holidays. Just to sketch hello! I wouldn't give up. I'd make my own new flavors. But I didn't know back then. I didn't know that all that effort to change. Sorry. I forgot that I wore a really long hair bow on my ponytail, and I brushed my shoulder, and I've had too many unfortunate spider incidents recently. I thought it was a spider. Listen, I had to go on a 1-hour car drive 2 days ago, and the whole way on the windshield on the inside, but I was too scared to reach after it, so I just sat there like half crying, half holding my breath. There was an albino spider, like an inch-long spider that was perfectly white with red eyes. And I was like, what the fuck? I want to die. It looked like demon spawn. Like, I swear that this just came from the depths of hell just to drag me down with it. And I was not letting the spider go near me. So at one point, I guess it decided to walk inside of the air conditioning vent and it never came out. So I can only assume it got like swallowed by the motor and died or something. That was like the worst car ride of my life. Also, TGM, thank you so much for the super, for the 15-month super. My brain, not a spider. Thank you. We need to make this hashtag trend. They're not allowed to exist. They're not allowed to exist. I actually am the opposite, Mercurius. I love snakes. I'll pick up snakes with my bare hands. I fucking love them. They're so cute. I didn't know that all that effort to change myself was just adding new toppings onto the old ones. Plus, I think the spiders have it out for you or something. Well, you see, the box is surrounded by a lot of really, really big trees. Actually, so big that we had to cut them recently because they were hitting the roof and making too much noise and shit. So, the downside of being surrounded by a lot of big, beautiful trees is that spiders tend to spawn from these trees. So, outside and inside, and sometimes in the cars, even though the windows are always closed, I guess they get in. It's always spiders. It's always spiders. That's how! August until October is when they're at their worst. Outside of that window, I mean, there's sun, but it's not so bad. But for some reason, in August to October, they get really, really bad. They get really, really atrociously bad, and I'm scared. Hi, Crooked Gamer! We're just ranting about spiders. Yeah, trees are bug magnets, but I love trees. I'd rather deal with the spiders and have the big, beautiful trees than chop them down. You know, I really like trees. This was me in my late 20s. So if you haven't guessed by now, it's actually an adult protagonist in this dating sim, which is kind of fun because that's almost rarely the case. So for some of you, it might be a little more relatable. For some of you, I guess maybe not so much, but for some of you, maybe. Also, Kiara TV, you're not too late. Don't worry. Hello. We're still in the very early intro. We didn't meet the girls yet. I don't think we're gonna meet both of them today, but one for sure. I tried my best, but things just didn't work out. I don't actually like to kill bugs, but I like to trap them and move them if they scare me. So I like to keep empty containers with lids in every room in case I need to trap something. My efforts to better myself added some interesting toppings here and there, and I'm sure you can see where that's going. But I didn't have any sense of direction. All of the random jobs that I tried out did nothing to strengthen my idea of who I actually was. Also, I still did thank you for so much for subscribing. Coffee marshmallows on top. I think it might be like what's the word for it? Like soy? But there's a word for it. It's like soybean paste? Not soybean paste, soybean powder. Soybean powder on top of mochi. There is a word for it, but I don't remember what it is. Yeah, so much sugar in this game. Right! I'm drinking a black tea as I play. I'm kind of craving the shaved ice, not gonna lie. But I don't have any shaved ice right now, and I don't have time to make some. I have some frozen pineapple. Closest I could do would be to try to shred that up. Are you playing a food date sim? No, but there's a lot of food involved in it. Life wasn't following in one clear direction. I started one thing and then quit when things weren't working out. All of these incomplete experiences just piled on the toppings. It's not tapioca. Hold on. I think I can find what it's called. I just need to search up a restaurant. I know this restaurant serves it. There is a word for it. Hold on. Oh, here we go. Drink. It's not. Kinako! Hold on. That's the Japanese word for it anyway. I don't know what it is in Korean or if it's the same thing or not, but kinako. I'm pretty sure it's this. Hold on. I'm pretty sure it's kinako on mochi. So kinako is a yellow powder. It's a fine flour made by grinding soybeans. And let me show you what it looks like IRL real quick. Kinako. Hi. 1 second. I'm pretty sure this is it. Because you see, they look pretty similar to me. It's just like soybean powdered mochi. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Oh God, Alejandro, you searched it now! I didn't say anything because I thought you were trolling, but no, you tried searching it. I'm pretty sure, hold on. It is safe though. There is a food that has bukake in the title. And you can often see people memeing on signs with it and stuff. You can search bukake udon. It's fine. Bukake udon is actually a food. You make lime shaved ice because of my favorite and you can't find it around here. That would be quite good. I feel like I would like lime. Also, hi, Weeb! Lazy Shinobi, hello! You're trapped at work, but you'll see the later stream. No worries, thanks for popping in while you could. Ordering coffee tomorrow, nice! Excited! Also, the thumbnail. Well, I don't think we'll get to the point with that image in the game, but that is the CG I did take directly from this game. Asaya, Beku! Looks like donut holes. Not really though, because it's made out of mochi, so it's quite different. Even if it might look a little bit similar. Is the game like lewd on Steam? It depends on your definition. I'm gonna show you guys a spoiler CG. Like it's lewd, but it's not nude. Does that make sense? I'm gonna show you guys a few spoilers CG, just in case you're wondering how spicy it gets. I feel like it's probably a rather important question. I should probably answer it for you. Hold on. So, it's like yes and no, depending on your definition. Because there's this in it. There's nothing like 18 plus explicit, but there is stuff like this. So it kind of just depends on your definition, really. Some people would say yes, this is lewd. Others not so much. I would say it's kind of like borderline. Like definitely on the borderline. I don't know if I would consider it lewd, but I know some people would. So it's just gonna depend on what you think. But I believe it's the same one as the one on Steam, if that's what you're curious about. Except that it's physical and on Switch, and on Switch automatically makes it better because then you can play it on the go. Because Steam Decks are still fucking expensive. Is it from the game? Even more hype from the game? Wait, do you mean what I'm doing right now? I'm playing the game right now. If you mean the on graphic, or do you mean the CG? David R, hello! Ice cream action, no, it's people! it's people. It's like, it's wholesome, but at the same time, like, it kind of dances the line a little bit sometimes. It's hard to explain. Okay, please! Jealous of the crab. I know, right? The crab just prancing around on that ass, looking at you like, ayy. It's pretty basic for fan service, but at the same time, it's kind of a little bit more, I'd say. I think it's because there's a lot more shading than in typical anime and stuff, so it looks a lot better than your typical fan service, in my opinion. It's not enough to push it into like strict 18 plus territory, but it's more quality than I've seen in some other like similar games, if that makes sense. But it's not explicit enough that like, if that's an issue for you, you don't have to worry about it. But it's fan servicey enough that if you're looking for a spicy, it's still spicy. crab knew what it was doing all along. There are some in it that are a little bit more with context, I guess, spicy. Let me find another one real quick. Just because I think this one might give better context to some of the stuff in it. I'm pretty sure this one's from a bedroom scene. I could be wrong, but it's still more on the like tame but spicy end, if that makes sense. We've also got stuff like this in it. So like in context with the writing, this one's probably a little bit more than just seeing it alone because it's not at the beach, obviously. But at the same time, it's not enough that you're gonna have to explain to someone if they see it on your device, I guess. If that makes sense. Spicy ice cream. That reminds me, I've seen wasabi ice cream once before. I was afraid. I was very afraid. I didn't know why it existed. You gotta go see him, Pro Skill Swordmaster! Exactly, Lazy Shinobi. That's how I feel about it too. It's like, once you're playing the game, it probably in context feels a bit more spicy because you have like more of an attachment to the character. It's not like some random Google image. It's classy spice. That's a good way to put it. It's kind of like, it's spicy but classy at the same time. Alright, here we go. Life wasn't flowing in one clear direction. I'd start one thing and then quit when things weren't working out. All of these incomplete experiences piled on the toppings. Although the cream and the ice cream should always calm the spiciness. True, that would be true. I feel like spicy feels like cinnamon cardamom might be good though. Okay. You thought this was a say-so light novel of ice cream being made? No, not quite, not quite. You'll learn about the women soon. We just have to get to one. You got the John Mustard ice cream? Why does that exist? That's disgusting. Blah. As a joke, I made Thai curry ice cream once. I just put Thai curry in an ice cream maker. I don't recommend. It's not very good cold. It's meant to be hot. Before I realized what had happened, I'd become a complete mess of shaved ice and toppings. A mess of part-time jobs and no real skills. Messy shaved ice. Just saying that made me sad. I feel like this game is painfully relatable sometimes. But I didn't give up. Oh, no, sir. I do not give up. My shaved ice dream wasn't over yet. I was determined to become an attractive shaved ice. Successful shaved ice. The more I said it, the worse it sounded. Successful. Shh. Just didn't sound that good. Successful's a stupid word. What kind of word has that many sis sounds in? Successful. It's not even easy to pronounce. Like that word should not exist. Then we won't have people who are successful or unsuccessful because the word successful will be blasted out of existence. And then everyone is neither successful nor unsuccessful because there's no such concept. And everyone is living easy. That's true. A kid's favorite meal, a teen's ordinary meal, an adult's depresso meal. That's eating dessert for a meal, probably in a nutshell. Just like that, I was lost, wandering through life, when suddenly an old friend from high school got in touch with me. To keep the metaphor going, a wild shaved ice appeared. He was the shaved ice. Hi, Sunshine! Mustard ice cream is good. It's frozen durian fruit based. I would hate that. I've actually never tried durian though. I'm kind of curious. I actually want to try it. Maybe I should try to buy a durian for my subathon on Saturday, and I have to eat the durian if we reach a certain number. Because I actually want to try durian anyway. I'm not going to eat something I know I hate, but something that I might not hate. I could try. Oh god, then the box would smell like durian the rest of the subathon. Oh no. Maybe I should not. Or buy some like durian daifuku or something. Oh, hi, Rhyme! Don't try it in Singapore train or you'll get arrested. I mean, understandable if it's as like, what's the word, rank, I guess. I don't know the word, as dank rank. There's something that's like stinky, but it's around that type of sound. Then I feel like probably not. Yeah, a lot was put into the shaved ice metaphor. I actually love this part though. It made me laugh reading it so hard. Durian's good, I'm excited to try it. It tastes sweet though, yummy. I might still like it then. Durian chips maybe. We'll see what I can do. I don't know if I'll be able to get it in a day to be honest, but I can try. I was a lost and confused little shaved ice, but standing in front of me was a sleek, dressed up shaved ice with a splash of coffee mixed in. Dag-rummy! Midi omelet looks pretty appetizing, not gonna lie. Oh god, the midi omelet. Actually I did, I kinda wanted to eat it. The like midi omelet rice. I'm not gonna lie, I actually wanted to taste it too. From one shaved ice to another. What do you think about a partnership? It smells like a fart. I mean, that's gonna depend. Wait, what kind of fart are we talking? Are we talking very loud but you can barely smell it, or are we talking silent but deadly? There's a big difference. Like on a scale of but you don't hear but you don't smell shit to silent but deadly. What are we talking? What are we talking, Vungula? What are we talking? I need to know. Coffee and kiwi sounds like a weird combo. Yeah, I don't really like it. Silent and really deadly. So you mean the kind that you just like, you leave the room before the stench hits. And then you don't tell anyone ever in your life that it's you because you never want them to figure it out. But you also evacuate the premise before it hits because you can't deal with it yourself. And it's not worth your pride to risk staying there. Oh god. That's the worst kind, man. That's the kind that actually kills. Yeah, the assassin level. Ugh. Now I'm nervous. If I had durian. From one shaved ice to another, what do you think about a partnership? Okay, this metaphor has grown legs and run off on me. Even the game admits the metaphor's gone too far. My friend, dressed in his custom tailored suit, suggested we open up an online shopping site together. He said he'd been studying fashion and had a line on some imported clothes. He dressed the part, so unlike my scruffy-looking shaved ice self, he looked like a snazzy shaved ice that could get things done. For some reason, I trusted him, when I clearly should not have. That's how the shabby shaved ice miraculously stumbled upon his partnership with the coffee shaved ice. The outcome was obvious. I started a business with my friend, Dominic. Doesn't everyone know the ending to that story? That's why I started a business with myself. I don't have to worry about any friends being reliable or not if I just run the whole business myself. And it all ended like this. Ruffle still doesn't work? I'm sorry, I don't know why. I gotta look into that. We turned into... You can't even show it, just dubious shaved ice. The game is just 2D food porn. At times, yes. This is the present situation. This is an artist's rendition of the 31-year-old Solacha who, after a failed joint venture, was left with a staggering amount of debt. So we're in hell. Debt Purgatory the game, aka real life simulator. Like a tower block stacked much too high, all the toppings of my life crashed down around me. That's what happens when you let other thoughts get in the way. What a mess. You went to get water. What is that? That is me. That is my current shaved ice form. That's how I ended up serving shaved ice at this snack shop. I skipped over a few parts of the story. I forgot, there is an epilogue to the tragic partnership between the shabby shaved ice and the coffee shaved ice. Epilogue sounds much too grand. Let's call it the cookie topping. Hi, Really Super Saiyan, hello! I actually really wanted to make some of the food from Breath of the Wild. I've made the chicken skewers before, they're really good. Wasn't that the name of that little scene at the end of the movies? The credit cookie? No. Anyway, I scoured the country trying to find my friend who'd gone into hiding and left me with his fucking debt. I never found him, but I did find his parents. Rat out to his mommy. He had probably fled the country, so getting the money from him would be out of the question. Instead, I told his parents about the seriousness of my current situation. I've never tried to bake apples. I should try that. Tag's mind breaks saliva. I mean, I am drooling playing this game. Your precious son has left me with all of his debts and run off. Is there any way we can fix all this? I felt like some kind of a vicious loan shark saying that, but you know, life is money, and I can't live without my fucking money. Tiger Cats, I love them, hello! Baked apples are great, really. Are there any specific type of apples you guys would recommend making them with? Because it's apple picking season soon, so I might go do like, I know there's a place here where you can get like a garbage bag almost, like a small garbage bag, of as many apples as you want, and they have tons of varieties, and you can mix them all up. So I'm mostly gonna get some Granny Smith because I need them anyway. But maybe I can look at getting something to bake as well. We can't come up with that kind of money right now. Oh, that's the friend's dad. Out of all the bad things that had happened, I had to at least be thankful he didn't just slam the door in my face. For this shaved ice caught in a never-ending spiral that was drawing him into the abyss. Hopefully not the same one we're playing later. There was one last ray of hope. I have a small restaurant. Oh, this is his friend's dad. I have a small restaurant in the neighborhood that sells snacks and desserts. Could that be of any help to you? Give me a restaurant at gunpoint. So it's a snack shop. You want firm sour apples because baking them tends to speed. So Granny Smith are perfect then. Good to know. Okay, perfect. Then I can just buy more of them. Actually, I have some Granny Smiths now. I wonder if I should try baking one before next stream if I have time. That's how I came to run this small restaurant with a studio on the second floor. Until I was able to pay off my debts at least. I've been to an apple orchard. I plan to go again soon, actually, if I can. Right when it was signed over to me, I heard something strange from the real estate agent. Someone died in the room upstairs. It's haunted. Imagine, you get to take over a new snack, you bought the place, and then they're like, oh yeah, by the way, someone died up there. That'd be the worst. Wouldn't it be awesome if Japan makes a Legend of Zelda world in Super Nintendo? Yeah, I'd love that! And there's a restaurant you can eat. Oh my god, yes, please! Or you can eat the Breath of the Wild food. I want to eat dubious food. I would actually fucking order the dubious food because I want to know what they put in it. I want the dubious food. Give me the dubious food, please. The fact that the game background and the stream background are the same is tripping you up. Good. We're playing the snack game in the snack shop. The building has so many suspicious rumors floating around about it that I couldn't sell the property or find anyone who was willing to rent it. So we got scammed by our friend's dad. Having all that sprung on me at the last second made me feel a bit misled. But who was I to complain? At least I found a way out. As long as my store is successful anyway. Not if no one buys my ice. 1 out of 10 would not rent for Airbnb. Hi, Ed Case. I would. Depending on the price. Haunted? Is it free? I'll take it. Or at least half the price of the nearby properties? I'll take it. worth the potential death. That's true. Scammed by friend and scammed by dad, it must run in the family at that point. Over the course of one eventful morning, I had become the owner of a little snack shop. I wanted to change the sign over the door and the menus, but I didn't have the cash to change either. Instead, I just opened it up as it was. The place was called Miracle Snack Shop. They normally sold tteokbokki, which is like rice cake served in a spicy sauce. I'll show you guys a picture of all the food in it that it doesn't show in the game. Just in case you're curious, I used to eat this so much, but I'd always make it homemade. I can't have it anymore because it's too spicy, but I wonder if there's a way to make it that isn't spicy. Like maybe I could use like pumpkin red pepper sauce or something for this even. I would make it homemade because sometimes it has tomato, but I would just like to put in lots of like gochujang. I wouldn't use tomato. Tomato's illegal. Hold on. Some of you've probably seen this before, you just might not know what it is. But you've probably seen it at least one point before. Hold on. So it's this. It's like a bunch of stick rice cakes. Sometimes there's sesame seeds, sometimes there's not. But it's in like a spicy, sweet sauce. It's quite good. And a variety of food, like tempura. I'm pretty sure everyone knows what tempura is. It's just like deep fried, breaded, like shrimp, or sweet potato, or things like that. It's kind of like a pasta, like they're rice cakes. It's almost like big, thick rice noodles. But because they're a lot thicker, they're more referred to as like rice cakes. Since it was summer, they added shaved ice, known as bingsu, on their menu. Since all the equipment was there and ready, we'll look at a real shaved ice after. Actually, no, I'm going to show you guys a real shaved ice real quick, and then I'll show you the recipe in a while. But I want to at least meet clean salt before I show it to you. Hold on. Let me get a real one to show you. So for comparison, I'm going to try to find one that's like exactly like the one we saw. Oh, here's one that's pretty close. Looks so good. This. See? It's like that really fine snow-like shaped ice, but it's like condensed milk and stuff is what this ice is made out of. And then the sweet red bean paste, and then the kinako mochi. Yum, 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 yum. Since all the equipment was there and ready, I decided to try my hand at making my own shaved ice. After all, I needed to practice. I tried my best, but this was all I could manage. I got rid of my failed shaved ice experiment. I looked around the place and was greeted by an empty store. Not a customer in sight. Sad times. I mean, technically we just opened though. It's a lot better than it looks, I'm assuming, because red bean doesn't look very tasty, but it tastes tasty. When I took over the store, I'd heard that business wasn't great. I hadn't expected that to mean there were no customers at all. Time flies. There's a typo. Time flies when you're having. Time flies when you're having funds. There was actually a bigger issue than not having any customers. Maybe it wasn't bigger? When you actually got down to it, there weren't many problems bigger than having no customers, were there? Come to think of it, the two things weren't really comparable. Hello! My mind went blank to the strange thing that the real estate agent had said. This place was apparently haunted. No details came after that claim. There were just rumors. I wasn't really a superstitious person, but it never felt good to hear about a place you were supposed to inhabit. The rumors just nagged at you from the back of your mind. Maybe the rumors were what were keeping the customers away as well. Or, you know, the fact that it was closed before. Still, I didn't give it much serious thought. It wasn't like I was suddenly being plagued with nightmares or anything. Yet. Rumors were just that. Rumors. Only baseless rumors. Plus, if we believed every single rumor, life would be a big challenge, so... That was what I thought before that thing appeared upstairs. Any ideas what that thing might be? I bet you guys can figure it out. Based on some things I said. Exactly, TGM. Haunted means cheap. So this is actually a business simulator as well. Right now I'm only able to follow the main thing because we have to unlock the ability to do other stuff. But there's shop, which will tell you the details of your shop. Profiles, you can learn about some different characters and some quests. Reviews, oh actually that might be relearn quests. You'll see the reviews that people are giving of your shop. Actions will tell you the different things you can do. Certain actions will take money, so you do actually have to watch how much money you're earning. And in the recipe section, you can also pay money to learn different and new recipes, which will improve your reputation. And promos, you can run like promotions and stuff. Yeah, it is a business sim! Phew, I'm exhausted. I hadn't done that much, but I felt so tired. Was this the plight of all business owners? I can vouch. You really just can't get in bed finally and you pass the fuck out. Business side mission. I would argue that the dating sim is actually kind of the side mission. The main hustle is more the business sim aspect. Because, even winning points and like getting dates and stuff, it all depends on making enough money in the restaurant to be able to do it, you know? I hadn't worked that hard, but at the end of the day, the exhaustion all flooded into me. If I were swarmed with customers and unable to get a second's rest, would that give me back some of my energy? I thought it said would give my back some energy, and I'm like, you know, either way it kind of works. How could I know when it never happened? You know what I actually really love about this room? Is this weird? I know it's very tiny and considered cramped and kind of like sucky because the ceiling is on an arc for part of it. I have always found places like this really quaint and charming. Like, if I could have a tiny little studio apartment like this over a restaurant, fuck, I'd be set for life. I would love that so much. Like, I don't know why, I just always thought stuff like this was really cute. Especially, I really like tiny rooms. I like tiny spaces. I've always just been like that. So like the tiny curved ceiling. Oh, it's so cute. I'm jealous of this fucking room so hard. I walked to the corner of my little studio. See, it looks so nice, doesn't it? Yeah, exactly, the light. And I threw open the curtains there. And BAM! That eldritch-looking horror black hole thing should not be in my room, should it? As I did, I was able to see the portal shimmering there. This portal had been the source of all my worries these days. A month ago, I had discovered this mysterious portal in the corner of the attic living space. A literal hole in the plot. Because he found a hole, and it's part of the plot. It's definitely not just my mind playing tricks on me, even if I wish it was. I haven't moved an inch in the past month. It's this adorable boyfriend, but with desserts. No, there's actually girls. We're gonna meet one of them very soon. I knew what it was. I've seen plenty of portals in video games and movies. A magical door that connected two distinct planes. Or places. I guess planes also works. The problem was, I couldn't see through the portal to see where it led. All I could see was the swirling vortex. I had no clue where it went. If I were 10 years younger, I would have just jumped in without a second thought. I'm curious what you guys would do. If you found a big portal like this in your room, would you jump in without a second thought? Or would you question it? Has anime taught you to be like, yeah, portal, and jump in? Or to, like, actually be a normal fucking human and back away slowly? Lovecraft and waifu visual novel, kind of, except more just like normal, I guess. But the portal's kind of weird. But the years have made me more cautious and concerned for my own safety. As it should. I couldn't just throw myself into the vortex without knowing what dangers lie ahead. You'd poke it! Honestly, Mercury is probably sane. That's probably what I would do. Stick a finger in and see what happens. Just like finger a little and see. See what happens! If you stick your finger in the hole, does it do anything? If it sucked you in just because you put your finger in, you'd probably be dead though. But I mean, there's a chance that it might rip your finger off. There's a chance that maybe you take your finger out and it's fine. And you can maybe stick your head in and see what happens before you commit to putting your full body through it. Just stick in a little bit, like just edge into the hole, like a tiny, tiny bit, just to see what's on the other side out of curiosity, without committing to death. If there's any way to hack the system. That's a good idea, Weeb! Throw a camera through it with a tether! Okay, maybe that would have been smarter than putting my finger through the hole. Just in case something eats it, you know? And I'd be in serious trouble if I couldn't come back. Since I couldn't figure out where the portal would lead, I just let it hang where it was the whole month. Whisper fan, hello! My friends would get a kick out of this if they were to hear about it. If a portal appears inside of your own house, shouldn't you at least go see where it leads? Well, I don't know. Maybe you shouldn't actually. Of course it's gonna lead to some fantasy world. That's common sense, isn't it? I mean, it could also just be a black hole. Couldn't you just send a employee into the hole first? I mean, yes, but also like, if it's something cool and exciting, I kind of want to be the first one to make the discovery, you know? So it's kind of a tough call. Actually, being confronted with this situation was a completely different story. What if the portal were to send me back to the Jurassic or something? Maybe a dinosaur's gaping mouth was waiting for me on the other side. It's a trap to catch sci-fi weebs, but it actually goes into the T-Rex's belly. If I had absolutely nothing to lose on this end, I'd jump in without a second thought. But I was too much of a coward to risk the little I had. The portal itself could even be dangerous. I didn't know where it led, if it was safe, or if I could get back. Until I could confirm these things, it wasn't safe to act rashly or even touch the thing. I didn't even know if the thing was stable. What if passing through created an explosion and pieces of the snack shop were sent flying into the street? That would be pretty dangerous, yeah, actually. That's right, it does almost look like the portal from what I've seen from Chrono Trigger. In an act of desperation, I taped my phone to the edge of a small rod and stuck it through the portal. So I guess you guys are the same as this guy in terms of brain size. I figured I could set the phone's camera on a timer to snap a picture. I was rather excited to see what was on the other side. But a black screen was all I got. I couldn't tell if the phone had malfunctioned or if only darkness lay on the other side of the portal. Another day wasted as I stared at the portal and wondered what was on the other side. That's true though, if it's there for a while. I mean, if it's there at least a month, you would maybe want to make a YouTube video and get all the money, but at the same time, then you'd have investigators and the government and the FBI and stuff going to dig through your apartment and you would have no house anymore. So it depends on if you want to keep your room to sleep in or not, I guess. Because I'm pretty sure he'd be forced to surrender his snack shop. Alex Schmidt, no! I will not say it by demand, but I do have an ada redeem. I kind of said it, but I mean not with feeling. I'm not a monkey. I'm not a monkey who's gonna dance if you pull my strings. But you can type exclamation point ada and you can get a redeem with it. Sometimes I say along with it, sometimes I don't. It's up to me. There you go! It'd be so much better if someone just jumped out and simply told me, it's safe to go through, come on in. I'm 40 gallon. Then couldn't it just as easily be a monster that were to jump out? There we go! watching
some ASMR noises.
Well, I didn't need an apple break anyway.
At least I don't have to do it live. But I'm probably dying right now. So I hope this was worth it for you. My ears are bleeding. Please help me.
Yeah. Dr. Strange says hello! It actually is, a dating sim with people. This is one of the girls that you can date. Why? Okay, here we go. A strangely dressed woman popped out of the portal. As I was staring at the portal, she suddenly appeared, running straight in my direction. She reminds me a lot of Akka. I'm curious if you guys will agree. Kind of both her personality and her design. Like literally, her personality and her design and some of her expressions, they all remind me of Akka. And I'm just like, this is literally Akka the game. It's so good. The other character, I don't think we'll get to them today, but they remind me of myself. So it's so weird. Running right into my arms. I'm gonna run into her arms to dodge the head pat. Ow. But I dodged out of the way right before she collided with me. Her voice acting is really, really cute, by the way. I love it. Even her voice kind of reminds me of Akka a bit. It's like mature, but also kind of cute and soft. And I'm like, yo. Whew, almost got me. Hi, Blackfinger. I would have been run over by a strange woman. I don't see the problem there, personally, though. Good thing I was paying attention. But if I didn't pay attention, we could have been run over. So I feel like we actually kind of messed up. Huh? Was it just me? I felt hot in that attic. Like heat was suddenly radiating off of something or someone. She is kind of wholesome and yabe a little bit. But more like unintentionally yabe because she doesn't understand a lot of things. Miss? Are you okay? I guess maybe another way to word it is a lot of her noises also just kind of remind me of Akka noises. I can't speak German, unfortunately, and I don't understand any if anyone else speaks it either. The strange woman stared at me with fear in her eyes. But her outfit was extravagant. She looked like she had just come from some frozen tundra. Except, there is a fatal flaw in this design. Her arms are exposed. Blackfigure, thanks for subscribing. If you walk outside in a frozen tundra, you're gonna fucking get frostbite. So all that effort to wear a fancy cape and all this other warm clothes and fancy fuzzy hat, yeah, that's all for nothing because you're gonna get frostbite and lose your arms. So maybe you need to dress properly if you live in a fucking frozen tundra. Could that mean that this portal led to someplace like Russia or Siberia? Did she just come from there, Ari? You never know. That's true. She probably just has like plus 100 resistance. She's either Canadian or Russian. Do people in Canada and Russia not care about the cold? Do they just like go outside like this anyway? How? Why would they go outside like this anyway? What if they die? ACAB, hello? Oh, that's true. The cape could cover the arm, but the wind would get in, right? The wind chill is probably the worst part, isn't it? I don't know. Did that not sound exactly like Akka? I know you barely heard anything yet, but that was just like the little like noise. Now that was definitely. That sounds so similar. You've seen one naked man running in Canada, and a Russian couple taming and having a pet bear. Russians and Canadians are crazy. What the fuck? Now, I just imagine combining it. Like running around naked taming pet bears. They're clearly built very, very different. That is a fearsome image! Your Canadian friends always tell me they wear shorts in the cold. Are they fucking stupid? Why? This makes me angry. You don't need to get hypothermia. Okay, fine. You're gonna choose to get hypothermia? Fine, clog up the hospital. Why don't you? Maybe just don't. You can wear, that's the one time it's okay. As long as it's not like normal pants, as long as it's like winter insulation pants that you wear temporarily until you get back inside, it's okay. Or at least wear like a sleeping bag skirt. Like a fucking sleeping bag skirt should keep you warm, right? In theory. Huh. Yeah, if one wanted to buy the game, there is a link in the description on YouTube, and it should bring you to a page where you can find the limited edition as well as the standard edition. I would appreciate it if you keep the tag there. It'll still work without it, but anything that I have tagged will just kind of show that I brought you there, and I appreciate, you know. Alex, thank you for subscribing. She stared at me, and then her lips parted as she began to speak. The first words to come out of her mouth were, "Are you gonna ask what year it is?" She's just confused. Oh, never mind. I thought you might be a time traveler or something. I was so excited that I interrupted her. She finally was about to talk, but I decided to open my fucking mouth and talk over her instead. I closed my mouth and waited for her to try again. She opened her mouth to speak again, obviously. I wasn't aware of how intently I was waiting to hear her speak, but I could feel my Adam's apple travel up and down as I gulped in anticipation. Right when I saw her, I had this feeling in my gut that our meeting was destined by fate. Yeah, at this point the man is just melted, shaved ice. This was a crucial moment. Her first words would be engraved in my brain for the rest of my natural life. With all the drama of the situation hanging over my head, the first words out of her mouth were, it's like an announcement. It's like a game show. They keep saying, and they were, and they really were, and now she's talking, and they are. The comedic timing in this game is pretty good.
Voices?
Does anyone know if this is actually a language? Because my best guess is that it's made up. I had no idea what she fucking said. Do you speak Korean?
Good.
Oh, okay, I guess not. Do you speak English?
Anglicus?
Nope. Okay. She definitely wasn't Korean. I couldn't tell what language she was speaking. All I knew was that I couldn't understand a single word she was saying. I thought about it now. I kind of wonder if it might have been Latin, actually. I love this awkward song so much. I just want this to play whenever I fuck up. I want there to be some sort of hotkey in my life where if I imagine the hotkey, this will just start playing wherever I'm standing. Shadows X, hello! You want to buy a copy? There's a link in the description if you want to grab it. I tried a few other questions after that, but the only replies I got all started with something that sounded like coo to me. It is a pigeon dating sim then. She must have realized that I didn't understand her because she stopped speaking altogether. It sounded like she was cooing like a pigeon. Coo? Coo! 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 I the few of you who've been around long enough to remember that video. I know the coat is gorgeous, isn't it? I would honestly love to cosplay her. Her design is so nice. Cuckoo. Cute. Her outfit does reveal her abs. I very, very, very much appreciate the abs. She's packed, right? Right? I love her so much. I want her to just crush me. She glared at me again. What? What did I say? I was just trying to copy what she'd been saying. It wasn't actually in the Housekeeping VOD demo. It was a video I released after. Nobuo helped me remix one of the songs, Lord Pudding's song. And I did all the vocals myself while cooing. It was great. Yeah, exactly. Stack and pack. And soon as heck she is a good. She is a good. If you cosplay, you have to. You have to make the crab for your butt. You have to. Just like pin it there. And then accidentally forget and sit down. Oof, hell. I heard her stomach growling. Are you, hungry? She didn't have to say anything for me to understand, though. She was rather embarrassed. I thought about how to communicate the question, and then tried to act out eating with my hands. You know the thing where you just, like, shove food in your face? It has similar vibes to Restaurant from Another World Weeb. It actually really does. That's a good way to describe it. Because Restaurant from Another World at times can have like little bits of being lewd, but mostly it's very wholesome. This is pretty similar. With lots of comedy as well. I still never watched season 2 of that. I gotta get around to it. She must have understood my game of charades because she replied with a slight nod. That's actually fascinating, because you say that, Go-Go Salt, but then I'm like, depending on the culture, people might not understand eating burgers. But depending on the culture, no matter how you mime eating, people might not recognize it. Because if you're trying to use chopsticks, people in the West might not recognize it immediately. If you try to use a knife and fork, people from a country that don't really use them, like if there's a country that eats more with their hands, I think there is one, but I don't want to say in case I'm wrong on that. They might not recognize right away that symbolizes eating. Some countries that don't have burgers wouldn't recognize that symbolizes eating. It's just fascinating to think about. It's also like, if I'm right on this, I believe there also isn't necessarily a global sign language as well, but I believe sign language, there's like different varieties for different areas, and I never knew that until recently. Unless that's just like certain parts of it are different, I don't know, but feeling so sad, hello! Yeah, the first season was incredible. I mean, I don't know, I'm half tempted to say member watch along of like the entire season 2, just so I have an excuse to binge it. This game is putting me in a mood for it. What can I make for her? I'd already shut off all the machines and put them away, so there wasn't a lot I could make for her. The fastest thing I could whip up was, I could easily put together a bowl of shaved ice. There is a redeem for it though, Alex. It's if you type !redeems, or sorry, !commands, then you'll get a document that'll tell you all the redeems. If it doesn't work, it means that you don't have enough points saved up yet. You get points by watching the stream. I took out the shaving ice machine. I took out the ice shaving machine. I just imagine them like driving a fucking Zamboni in the restaurant. Filled it with ice cubes. And made my usual shaved ice topped with red bean paste. She is fucking pissed at me. What the fuck did I do? Guys, do you recognize anything offensive I did? I think she wants to bite my face off. Maybe I'm the food. I'm the prey all along. This is frightening me now. But when I saw what kind of face she was making, she didn't look very happy.
Glitches?
Yes. Yes, I Ice, glass, ice, ice. She wants Borgard, not ice, maybe. Jose, hello. Or is it Jose? Is it Jose or Jose? Which one? Or unless it's neither and I'm an idiot. Gracias? Yes?
Glitches.
Gracias, yes! Yes, yes, yes! Why? Did she have something against ice? I figured she must not have shade ice wherever she came from. Don't be like that, just try it. It's not like I poisoned it or anything. I'm actually not playing any games tomorrow. I'm not online tomorrow. Right, what's the use of explaining? It wasn't like she understood a single word I was saying anyway. Then suddenly she seemed shocked. It is Latin. Maybe it is Latin then that they're speaking. What had she seen that had scared her so badly? I tried to see what she was looking at. There was nothing but my empty restaurant. Was she so shocked at how empty the place was? How dare you be so shocked? I didn't look. Listen, I didn't want it to be empty. She flailed her arms through the air. I didn't notice anything there, but she was waving her arms as if something was hovering in front of her. It looked like she was swiping on some giant tablet. Was she seeing things? Or could it be the ghost I had been warned about? It is a beautiful restaurant, isn't it? Like, honestly, I would like to eat in this restaurant. It's kind of gorgeous. The game reminds me a lot of Nekopara, specifically because of the, like, I don't know, the aesthetic of the backgrounds and the music reminds me a lot of Nekopara.
Or
Yeah!
glitches. Or
Did you just say ice? Ice? Uncensored Nekopara stream? Absolutely never. Do you want me to lose my YouTube account? Ziki, hello!
or
Right. Ice. Lightning word, hello! It is kind of a kitchen. It's like a cafe kitchen.
or glitches. Or
She frowned, her eyes moving between me and the space between us. Yeah, I saw Ophelia was playing Nekopara. I was actually lurking, and I was lurking while she played it. But then she began waving her arms boisterously through the air again. It looked like someone swiping between screens. Honeypop I can't stream anyway. Honeypop is one of the few things that's... I don't know about YouTube, but I do know about Twitch. It's actually banned. You're not allowed to stream Honeypop. Like, at all. I do not want to make a Minecraft server. Unpopular opinion, I really hate Minecraft. I detest it. It's ugly! Everyone's blocks! I want to look at hotties like this. Like, you see this? This is a game full of hotties. I want to look at hotties. I don't want to look at block people. Why is it banned on Twitch? Why do you think it's banned on Twitch? There's reasons Honeypop is banned on Twitch. Think about it. Think about it. I couldn't see anything, but from the way she was moving, it definitely seemed like there was something there. I'm not saying Twitch isn't full of bullshit, though. Allowing some things and not others, what they determine allowable and what they don't, is very often bullshit. It's family friendly, no. No. What's wrong with block people? They're ugly, they're just cubes. I'm going to look at cubes, I'll play with my fucking Lego. I don't need Minecraft! No, you're not allowed playing Honeypop even with a censor. I think it's the audio that's an issue as well. Also, like, it's just banned completely as a category on Twitch. You are not allowed to play Honey Pop. You will have punishment on your account if you try getting around it and streaming Honey Pop. It's literally listed on the banned games list for Twitch. Like, it's not allowed. I stream on Twitch and YouTube, therefore I still can. And if it's banned on Twitch, my guess is that it'll probably be enough to get me banned on YouTube as well, too, you know? Also, Rattler Striker, I may or may not have some Legos. Also, hi, Coach! You missed a lot of food. We were staring at it for quite a while. Arguably, there's some tasty food on screen right now, though, but different kind. I couldn't see anything, but from the way she was moving, it definitely seemed like there was something there. Coach, do you agree that she reminds you of Aka? Because she reminds me of Aka. A lot. Sunnyshine is not adult Pam, it's basically Aka. The other character reminds me of me, even if she doesn't look like me, but she's not in it yet. What? Was this the feeling that people got when they watched others play VR games? Probably. You just have your headset on and you're like flailing and everyone else just looks at you like, what the fuck? Exactly! Coach, she looks exactly like Aka if she let her hair down, basically. And yeah! Wait, was there a... Oh no. Was there a gift membership? If there was, I don't get alerts for them on my end. Oh god, I don't know how to tell if one goes! Oh no. Hold on. I gotta try to find the chat now. I don't have it up on my end. Give me a sec. I can't access it. Also, heads up, you might want to hold off on doing gifted memberships. Because I'm doing a subathon on Saturday. And, yeah, I didn't get any alert for that. Ro, thank you for gifting though, but I'm so sorry the alert didn't work. I don't know why. I'm gonna have to figure out what's going on with the alerts for that. So at least we know it's broken, so thank you for gifting it today, because now we know. I appreciate the test a lot. If you guys see any more, please spam in chat that there was a gifted membership so I can see it. That's quite bad that I can't see it on my fucking end. That's kind of an important thing for me to see, you know? It doesn't even show me who received it, I don't think. Oh, yes, Josh got it! Nice! Now you can be a member and you have mod privileges. Thank you! I'm glad you're able to get one. I'm gonna try to fix that for Saturday. What I'm going to be doing on stream on Saturdays, I'm actually doing a subathon type thing. So for every gifted or new membership they're gonna add towards a goal, there's gonna be obviously some really low goals and some higher goals. And we'll try to unlock some stuff. I haven't fully decided what the unlocking stuff is gonna be yet. So, if you want any of the gifts to go towards that, you're gonna wanna wait and give them on Saturday. Because it's not gonna be an ongoing subathon or anything like that. It's going to be one day only. I'm just gonna make a note so I can check it later. Making a note so I can look to fix that later. Okay, I can look into that. I had no idea what she was doing, but whatever it was helping her understand a little bit of what I was saying. Should I give it another go? I pointed at the shaved ice and said, shaved ice.
Binsu?
No. Well, yes, but shaved. Shaved ice. I'm going to ask not to share the sad news, Lightning Lord. In general, I think I know what you're talking about, probably. If it's like a global thing, I do know what you're talking about. If it's that one, it's probably okay. But in general, really, I don't think sharing really big, sad bits of news on stream, unless it comes directly from me, is a good idea. Because most people kind of watch streams for an escapism and stuff. You know, it's not not really a place they want to hear bad things. If you share it in the Discord or whatever, that's a different story, but sharing it on the stream, you know, it's kind of not always the best thing, but I do think I know what and who you're referring to. Oh, the new pillow! One sec.
Safeguard precautions?
Sure.
Pinsu?
Okay, now that I've heard more of her talking, doesn't her Korean voice sound like Akka, though? It's just like, I don't know, it sounds a lot like Akka's softer voice to me, like her really calm, chill voice. Right! Shaved ice! With red beans! Exactly, the real world is hell. That's why we try to make here hell only for Pam. I get tortured while you guys laugh.
Pins?
Oh, red beans are, well, they go on top of shaved ice. You literally just posted red beans. What did you make with red beans, Coach? I was talking about I like to make stuff with red beans too. Well, I don't know what she's saying. I think I actually am okay. I can read, I think from whatever it is similar enough to English and French that I can make out kind of the gist of it. Red beans are, some call them adzuki beans. I mean, there's other kinds of red beans, but these are the most yummy in my opinion. They're more mild, I guess. Whereas like red kidney beans are very strong. Like that would help and all. Sausage and ham with red beans. I've never tried that. That sounds good. I like savory red beans. I was talking about how I like to make savory stuff with red beans, like curry or like stir fry. And everyone in chat was like, you can have savory red beans. I was like, yeah, what the fuck? I thought it's more surprising that red beans can be sweet desserts, but I guess not here for some reason. Also, is the volume okay for you guys? Just to double check. Yeah, exactly. It's very much Akka. The game is about beans. Is there a reason? I explain every stream! Listen, do you want people rubbing your head and messing up your hair all day? No! Especially when you spend a long time on your hair. Volume is great. I'm glad. That's a bean. Sweet and red. She must have been having a hard time with sentences, so I tried communicating with just a few words. Red bean.
Lovers, Baba?
Yes. Right. Red bean. The red beans and shaved ice come together to create shaved ice with red bean paste. What the fuck? Got a pop-up on my iPad and it killed my face. You should try the Filipino Halo Halo. It has red bean and purple yam. Wait, I think I've tried that before actually. That sounds familiar. I have a Filipino grocery mart near me and I'm pretty sure I've tried that. I really like the Filipino bacon chips. They're like fake bacon. Like they look like bacon, they taste like bacon, but for some reason they're vegan. They're so good. They're really hard to find though. I haven't seen them in a while, so I'm kind of worried that they might be discontinued. I think they're by Calbee? Maybe.
Lovers, Baba? Safeguard precautions?
Please speak my language. What an asshole! She just got here. Look, she's doing her best. I was kind of mad at the protagonist at this point. Pork skin chips. Not really. They're more bacon. Like, hold on. I think I can find a picture. They're basically fake pork skin, though. Yes. Bacon chips. I'm sure I can find them. They're called baconettes, I guess. Oh, they're not by Calbee. Sorry, they're by Oishi. Marty's. This thing. They're really tasty! I haven't been able to find them in so long, though, that I'm kind of worried that they don't exist anymore. This! Wait, where'd it go? Oh. This! good. I like them.
빨간 콩 빙수.
Wow, now we're talking. I guess you can understand me. She is pouting. The pout is so fucking cute. I know that technically Aka's model doesn't have a pout, but this still feels like a very Aka expression to me. It also kind of feels like a very me expression though, if I'm gonna be honest. Stared at the space between us again. I couldn't be sure, but there must have been some invisible translation device hovering in the space between us. My name is Solacha. If it was a translation device, I was having trouble with sentences. Alvin's Gaming Channel, hello! That's true, it's like Aka if she was an Azur Lane! Name.
놈이네.
Solacha.
The story?
No! not tortilla. Solacha. Call me Solwa.
Sora.
No! Why is the scrolling? Solwa.
Sora.
Yes. Close enough. Then, what's your name? What can I call you? Listen again. I had to remember to keep it to words. Simple words. Your name.
Regina Salis.
Then can I call you Regina? Your name. Regina?
레지나 여왕.
Okay, fine. Queen Regina. Fine.
레지나 살리스. 소금 여왕.
Queen Salt. There we go. She's super cute. Oh, her design would fit in quite well in League as well. She was a queen. I had no fucking idea. Demanding to be called queen already. I mean, she is. How did she end up coming to such a normal place? Like, oh yeah, she came through a portal. Then I should call you Queen Salt? She nodded. Got it. Queen Salt. I never heard a title like that in my life. Was there some country of salt on the other side of the world that I never heard about? Okay then. Welcome to the Miracle Snack Shop, Queen Salt. She does have the solid 100 in being asked to step on someone energy. If there's anyone in the game I want to step on me, it's her. I don't really think I'd want the other girl to step on me. The other girl's really funny though. I want to bully her. There we go. So you got a bit of an intro now. I'm gonna take a washroom break quite soon, and then I'll be back. So this is where I can show you a bit more of the management side of things. We're going to continue on, obviously, for a while, so you can learn a bit more about her. I want to show you a specific scene if I can. If not, I can replay it from my main file, so it's all good. So this is where you can see how much money you have, your skills, your percentages for fame, the money you made last week if you want to compare. You can see profiles for different characters. That's the other girl. Her name is Mira, and you unlock her quite a bit down the road. She's really cute. It's only 2 characters, I'm afraid, though. But it is similar in that way to Honey Pop with management. It doesn't have the same puzzles. But it does have like time management. Or is that more like Honey Cam, I guess? I think Honey Cam was more of a management sim to an extent, wasn't it? And the reviews. So where it says no new quests, sometimes you'll have a quest there, and it's kind of optional, but you get stuff from it that can be pretty cool. Actions. So that's where the current options you have to do for the main story or side quests or whatever. Usually you can only do one, so you have to be careful. And the rest they might come back or they might not, so you gotta be careful. Yeah, Honey Pop was more like the matching, but Honey Cam was more of the management. Yeah. Okay. And here's the recipes. For example, right now I have $10. So I'm going to use that $10 to learn red bean shaved ice failure, so that I can. You have to learn the failures to learn the proper ones later. So we learned the red bean shaved ice failure, which means that now we can learn the better one in the future. And here's where you can keep an eye out for promos. And after you're done everything for the week, you press open and it'll open the shop and you make a bunch of money. And that's how you get more money after you spend it. I'm gonna go back into the story, but first, I want to show you guys a recipe on how to make shaved ice, for those of you who are curious. And then I'm gonna take a washroom break. So give me just 1 second to pull it up. I found one that looked very simple, so I figured I could show you guys that one for now. I just gotta get it ready. Hold on. This one is kind of a weird looking way of making it, but it doesn't use a machine or anything. So even if you only have a freezer and like a plastic bag and the ingredients, you can make it. Here we go. Just give me 1 minute. I gotta sit through a commercial. Hold on. Here we go. Give me 1 second. Okay. Oh god, I have a prop so small I can't even see anything. Here we go. Hold on. I'm fixing it, so then I'll get you guys able to see it. I'm gonna mute the game real quick while we watch it as well, so don't worry. Here we go. Alright, so if you're curious about it, here's a way you can make it at home. Ah, that was loud!
Welcome to Cole's Corner. Today,
my
I'm
ears!
gonna teach you how to make 팥빙수, which is Korean shaved ice. Let's get started.
Woo! Exovers! Hello! How was your subathon? I know you can finally rest now, can't you?
You guys have been saying you want more dessert, so I'm gonna make one last dish
One last
before summer is over.
That's always a lie.
To get started, we need a milk, sweet and condensed milk, and a large Ziploc bag.
I kind
Open
of
up the
wonder if I
bag.
can make it with coconut milk though.
And we need 2 cups, 500 milliliter of milk. Pour it into the bag.
So the ice is made of milk instead of like water.
Now we're gonna add sweet and condensed milk. We need 4 to 6 tablespoons of condensed milk. Depends on your preference. You can adjust by your taste. I'm gonna have 5.
That's why I feel like coconut milk might work. Because if I put a bit of sweetener in coconut milk, it should balance out like condensed versus plain milk. It should balance out the texture between the two a bit more. Wow!
It tastes so good. You know what it tastes like?
I like how he's just eating milk with a spoon out of a
After
bag!
you mix well, close it up. But make sure let the air out.
I feel like it probably just turned too solid if you didn't let the air out.
We're gonna put this into the freezer at least 5 hours. But when you put it into the freezer, don't put it vertically. You gotta put it horizontally. So
Yeah.
it will freeze thinly. So make sure put it horizontal.
This is the trick. This is a key. If you're making it without any tools, you have to do it this way.
This is what it looks like.
How's a fairies?
It's a
Hello.
thin layer of milk, guys.
The condensed milk is to make the texture
Break
better.
it. It's pretty easy to break since it's thin layer. Or you can use a little hammer.
I think it's also to sweeten
break
it.
it.
You can also just, if you're like me, use your elbows to like absolutely smack the bag apart. Hokkaido cheese, hello.
Once you broke the milk, guys, open up the pack.
Coconut milk maybe isn't quite as sticky, so I probably have to add some xylitol to balance it out.
Into your bowl.
I'm probably gonna fail as well. I kind of want to record me making mine so I can show you guys how bad it turns out. A rolling pin might work if you smack it with the rolling pin. Yeah, hammering it exactly.
Into the donut in Korea.
Red bean donuts are actually really good.
Comment down below. So open up the can.
I'd rather make homemade red bean paste though. I've never bought it from a can. I've always made it myself. He is kind of funny. I like his energy. I feel like I would watch more of him.
And tasty. And on top of that,
So this is kind of what was
we
in the
got
game.
the mochi. Place mochi.
See, that's the mochi, and then the brown powder on it was like the kinako, right?
Our popping soup is all ready to eat.
Yummy! It looks so good.
Eating time.
I want to eat it!
That's it. Oh my god, it looks so good. It looks like from restaurant. It looks so good.
I mean, I wouldn't go that far. If you use a machine to make it, it looks a little more like restaurant quality, but I would say this one looks restaurant quality. Kokai, change hello!
So well.
The mochi does look like marshmallows when you buy it in that small sizes.
So good. Oh my god.
I want to try making it tomorrow.
Beans are really soft, and mochi is very
Exactly.
chewy, and mochi
Finding a
gives
place to
really
put the
good
Ziploc
texture.
bag in the freezer would be the hardest part.
So cold.
Anyway, you get the point. I think he just goes on about how tasty it is for the rest, so we don't need to finish that. But I wanted to show you guys one recipe of how to make it. Because for those of you who've never had it before, like me, it's kind of fascinating to see what the actual thing looks like. And I don't know if I'll do a cooking stream or a cooking video or just make it and take a photo for you guys, but I definitely want to try making it because this game has made me want some so fucking bad. Anyway, I'm gonna be right back. I want to go to the washroom and refill my drink, but then we'll continue on with the main story, probably for another hour and a half or so. Or maybe more, I don't know. What time? Oh, we went for 2 hours. Oh shit, I scheduled Maiden Abyss for a very bad time. I should have put it off a bit longer. That's okay, we'll try to speed run a little. Over here we just use crushed ice and drown it with condensed milk and green beans. Green beans? Never heard of green beans. The protagonist's name is Soba. You don't get to name him, he has a name. Also, I'll be right back. Hold on. Any angle and it's just like I like na 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 na. Okay. Not even in the fight. Guys, just no big deal. Just die. Just die. Die. You were so close, Ale, but you failed. You failed the crucial moment. Oh, there you go. Ah! That's what I love to see. Everyone dead just for me. Okay, now let's go. My face is freezing. We might not be able to redo the other dungeon, but that's fine. We already did this one. Imagine if Waluigi was a Pokemon. So every time he spoke, he's like, Walu, 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 Waluigi. Don't fight my fucking team. Fight me! I'm dead! God damn it! I had tank stance on! I turned it off! I turned it off instead of turning it on! I'm sorry. I thought I had it off because I had it off earlier and I forgot that I turned it on. So I turned it off instead of turning it on. I thought I turned it on! I was so proud that I remembered, but I turned it off! I was so proud! I was so fucking proud. suffering. Let it go, he's dead. Never, man. Never. Did the sex bot just win the jump game? CS even Alan. I can't believe the sex bot won the jump game. That's so good. And it's growing sentient and it's winning. It's beating us at our own games. Oh my god, that's terrifying. But you guys, so that night when I came home, I mixed him his drink as usual. You know, some guys just can't hold their arsenic. He had it coming. He had it coming. He took a flower in its prime. And then he used it. And he abused it. It was a murder, but not a crime. I forgot that I was not dodging this game, but I hit him with it. Fuck yeah! Koremo! Baka! Oh, you like that, don't you, guitar legs? Like, these legs are so fucking huge. This is pretty good. This is pretty good. Wait, you can just be a full-on furry. You can just be a whole-ass furry. I like how the weapons are clipping through. You just have two little pokers coming out the ass. This is so bad. I'm so cursed. I am way too big to be on this doggo. I feel like this is cruel. But it's so cute! Oh, look at the little butt! Look at the little Shiba butt! Oh! Look at him go! Look at him go! Look at the wings! Look at them! This is the best mount. This is the best mount in the game. I don't have any regrets. That looks like Metaverse 3D. I love these transformations. I want someone to make a transformation with me like this. What the fuck?
The Princess Warriors sailed with the planet Jupiter on their sky flyers to do battle with Queen Beryl's dark forces.
So, this is what I missed the dance for? You guys are in for it.
The dialogue is so cheap. How it runs on iPad, I think. And can I throw his stuff in the ocean? Can I throw his shit in the ocean? Oh, I guess not. Shh. I'll never know. It's fine. It's fine. I'll never know. If one is missing, you'll never know. The guys didn't see that. I'm giving it a chance anymore. And that's kind of frustrating at times. Bam. Nice! Wait, what's... Oh, that's me! That's me! Good! Good! I just saw something in chat that kind of startled me. You said... I see you guys have been sending supers and they haven't been going through. I haven't seen anything on my end, even in the chat. Like, do you mean the alerts aren't working? Or like, they aren't working, period? Because either way, that's really concerning. Because I don't see them pinned at all. Like, I don't want the money to be taken from you guys if it's not going to give you something. It looks like C14's worked with the $1. That one came through on my end. I saw that one. Also, thank you, C14. But were there others that didn't go through? Now I'm really worried. I don't want to do my subathon if like nothing is gonna work, you know? I don't want people to feel cheated. Testing if membership chats work. I did see that one. Thank you. And it came on stream. Thank you. Also, hi, Tristan Sanchez. Yeah, I don't know. Because the supers that you sent, I took money, but it said it didn't go through for me. But it still took your money. Why? Why would it take your money? I advise you to contact YouTube. I know that they are very shitty at getting back to customer service because Susan is not very helpful. But please give it a try if they took your money. I don't want YouTube taking your money for nothing. That like sucks for you and you don't deserve that. So I would go contact YouTube customer service if you can and ask for a fucking refund. Do whatever you gotta do. Lazy Shinobi, thank you. I did get this one. It went through. Thank you for the test, super. I appreciate. Yeah, I don't know why some took your money and didn't go through. Like that's weird. Also, hi Scotty. And hi the Epic Guy 69. Nice name. You sent your 2 supers and the money left your account, nothing showed up. Yeah, that's fucking weird. Like I don't know why they took your money and then didn't do anything. It would be a YouTube issue. I'm going to recommend for the rest of this stream, you guys can give supers to test if you want, but I'm going to personally advise you don't. Just in case it doesn't work. We've had a few come through, but if you plan on giving a super today, maybe wait for the second stream. Maybe wait for Made in Abyss if you can. Because I don't want anyone losing any more money. That really sucks. Alright. Let us jump back into the game. I apologize if anyone had money come out of their account and I didn't thank them. Like, I literally can only see what you guys can see, what ones come through. So I don't know. Thank you for trying, but I feel so bad that it didn't work. I don't know why. Hold on. Okay, back to the story. Wow, what a relevant line. What an absolutely relevant line. Okay. Just an investment. In this case, it feels more like a gamble. The queen scooped out a spoonful of shaved ice and brought it to her mouth with a grimace. She gathered up the courage to take a bite and... Her voice acting is so good! You try it again and sent transaction declined. I wonder if it could be a Google Pay thing. I would look into it on the YouTube or Google end. I don't know what to say, unfortunately. I think we did kill her, maybe. She dropped the spoon at the last second. She's pissed. Someone had been watching. Well, I would have thought I was forcing her to eat something awful. Her voice acting is really good. It kind of reminds me of Shelby Snails in terms of awkwardness sometimes. What is the name of the game? Miracle Snack Shop. I actually have a link in the description for Stern Corvus. We're selling it. We're publishing a physical copies on Playasia. And they come with a limited edition acrylic standee of Queen Salt and Mira, which are really fun characters. There's no other choice though. I scooped out another spoonful, careful to get some shaved ice and some of the red bean topping.
Autumn.
She just kept shouting ice and glaring at me. The game's BGM really is both like chill and chaotic at the same time. That's what I love about it. Yeah, I got it. For some reason, the idea of eating ice was making her angry. I snuck the spoonful of shaved ice closer and closer, just like, you know, when you gotta feed the baby the broccoli, but you gotta use the airplane. Here comes the plane! All right. Oh, and right when her anger was at its highest, I shoved the spoon into her mouth. Now she died. She is deceased. She is deceased. Got her. This is one of my favorite CG from the game. She's just instant death. Instant death? Oh wait, there was a gift subset. I'm sorry, Wapaha, that it won't count towards the subathon, but I gave a lot of warnings, so you know what you were doing. Thank you so much for sending 10 though. I appreciate it. For everyone who just got one, I hope you enjoy. I hope you enjoy so much. So welcome to membership. Alejandro, Mercurius, that guy you know, Point Clarius, Yorkie, Wapaha, Lind, Byron, Mid, and Eclipse, and Grid. And let me very quickly link in chat a link to the Discord so that if you're new, you can. A warning or just I've been warning during multiple streams this week though. Gifted membership is open, but I'm doing a subathon on Saturday and any given before then won't count towards the goals because I can't track them. I don't have anything ready to track them. I appreciate it, but like, it's not a bad thing at all. I really appreciate that you sent them. Just keep in mind that I'm doing the subathon on Saturday, so everyone, if they want it to go towards the goals, might want to wait. If you don't care about the goals, it's all good. You can give it today, but it won't be able to count because I have to count them manually, and I won't be starting until then. But welcome, all the new members, and thank you so much for them. Wahaha. I'm pretty sure everyone really appreciates it. Rats, I'm sorry. I've been giving warnings on Discord, and maybe I forgot Discord, but I've been trying on streams to try to warn people as much as possible. Just because I don't want people to like, I wanted to turn opening it into an event, but I wanted to make sure it worked before the actual day, because if it didn't, then we'd have a problem. But it's working perfect, it looks like. Thank you again so much. I need to fix the alert. The alert for gifted memberships isn't working at all. And it's still not working. I don't know why. I really need to fix it because I know that there's different ways to support. There's like gifted memberships, there's supers, there's membership. But I feel like membership and gifted membership are probably I feel like they're the best value that you get because it helps people get something in return instead of just throwing money at me, I guess. So I'm really happy that it's working, and I really appreciate when anyone gifts. The only reason I'm saying to wait for now is so that you don't feel bad on Saturday, because I don't want you to feel pressured to give more money if you already give money, you know? So I want it to kind of like, mostly be a thing on Saturday. But I had to make sure it was working. You don't have to apologize for missing a stream for Sword Corvus. People have to miss streams sometimes. You get fired, but you're rehired when you come back, so it's fine. Also, Fallen Butter, hello! And just, Right when I stuck the spoon into her mouth, it was like she went into complete shock. What's up with Saturday? I'm doing a 1 day, not an extended, not an uncapped. I'm doing a 1 day subathon type thing where I'll still however long I feel like. And depending on how many gifted memberships or new memberships we get, we can unlock some different goals. Maybe get some new emotes, things like that. Her eyes darted here and there. Then she just stopped. We killed her. Yep. I could guess what thoughts were going through her mind. How can ice possibly taste like this? That's exactly what she was thinking. Would I react the same way if I went to another country and someone stuck stuck a spoonful of something weird in my mouth? I cannot talk today. Oh my god. I have been through a lot today before stream times. My brain is not here. My lips are like faster than my brain, so I can't function. What's with the shocked face? I shoved ice in her mouth. It probably looked pretty strange to her, but it sure did taste good. That must have been why she was reacting like this. Speaking of Naruhodo! Naruhodo! My Ace Attorney, my Ace Attorney Nando's arrived today. I have Naruhodo, I have Phoenix, and I have Edgeworth. And I gotta pre-order all the other Ace Attorney Nando's tonight. I'm so excited to set up. They come with like the mini courthouse walls. I'm gonna set it up and like put myself on trial in my paper pan. It's gonna be great. I agree, first service. Doesn't she look like Monarch? Like Amelie? I feel like she looks mostly like Akka, but she does also look quite a bit like Amelie. I think it's the outfit that makes me think more about Amelie. She does look like she just died. She still had a look of shock on her face, but her tongue was rolling the ice back and forth in her mouth to melt it. Good, huh? Oh, that was the wrong face. The queen looked down at the bowl of shaved ice and then back up at me. She pointed at the dessert in front of her.
Order?
Yeah. Yup. That's nice. The gloves are so cute, aren't they? They remind me of Francesca's.
Order.
She ate another bite, trying to figure out the mystery behind the bizarre dessert. That bite was completely voluntary. Yes! Success!
Direttamente.
Nice. That must have meant delicious. It would be quite embarrassing if it meant something else, though. She took another bite. Her face slowly started to soften up. Her outfit does look really good. It actually looks kind of comfortable, too. Although I have a weird definition of comfortable, so. I don't like pants, but if it's like a full bodysuit, I can sometimes tolerate the like pant-like section, just because I feel badass in a bodysuit. I was just glad she didn't think I was poisoning her anymore. Yeah, I was listening to Amelie before VTubers were even a thing, actually. So it's nice to see her become a VTuber. The queen looked at her invisible translator again. Then she looked at me and said,
맛있어.
nice. Wow! Seeing that thankful expression on her face was quite touching. Queen Salt began eating little bites here and there, careful not to disturb the overall presentation. I felt so proud to have a queen eat my own creation with such elegance and grace. I never felt like this when kids came in to eat. How strange. Those kids don't appreciate shit. The queen has an invisible tablet translator, yes. But this man didn't bother get Google Translate, no. He's a lazy piece of shit. After the bowl was completely emptied out, I listened as she properly introduced herself again. Before she tried to communicate, though, she went into a corner and felt the foreign words roll off her tongue. She must have wanted to test her pronunciation on the translator before speaking the words to me. Did it actually exist, this invisible translator?
음식 대접 고맙다.
You're welcome! I do like to feed people. It's a hobby of mine. It's a really good feeling when you like work really hard to cook something and then give it to someone and they like it. It's like the Dokis. The Dokis are out of control. We're back, but the bad news is I thought I fixed that, but I guess I didn't. 1 second. One second. I thought that we fixed this. Fuck. That's okay. I will manage to be alive. We're back now though, right? Okay. Okay, we're back now. My Doki. Did I literally just click Doki? Doki is out of control and then crashed. I had a heart attack. I had a heart attack and broke the stream. Stream died on Twitch. Is it back now, Joey? It should be back on Twitch if you refresh. Let me double check. Oh, you're right. Twitch doesn't look like it's live. Hold on. I think I can fix it. No, Twitch says it's live on my end. Let me go on the actual page and see if anything's playing. Yeah, it's live on Twitch. It's live on Twitch. If it's not live for you, just refresh and it should be okay. Gunvolt came back from the dead to blow off the stream. No! I just wish it would have happened during any other stream that wasn't something fucking important. Why? Why couldn't it die during Made in Abyss? That would just add to the excitement. Anyway.
얼음.
Well, Twitch app isn't working at all. That's weird. Queen Salt stood there quietly for a second before continuing her thought. At first, I thought she was figuring out what she wanted to say, but the more I watched her, the more it seemed like she was just waiting on whatever translator she had in front of her. She had to put whatever I said through a translator and then translate whatever she wanted to say before speaking it. Of course, that would take some time. But she stopped after one word. Ice. Anyone play the most recent video game? I'm actually playing it in a couple hours, Jose. I've played the first part of the story mode, like the main one. Well, more like the first one, not the main one. And I'm gonna finish that story mode tonight. I don't know yet if I'm going to stream the Deep in Abyss mode or not, just because it's a lot longer, but I've heard it gets a lot better with the Deep in Abyss mode. It's working on the browser now. I'm glad it's working at least. What about ice?
왜 얼음 먹지?
Yorkie! Welcome back! I'm not sure what you mean, it's just something we eat. I guess you don't have shaved ice where you came from?
얼음 벽을 만들 때
So we made, imagine if you were teleported into a fantasy world and the thing that's used to make your wall, someone just like gave it to you in a bowl with a fork. Like they gave you liquid cement and they're like, here's lunch! Or they gave you like a bunch of chopped up logs. Or they give you like glass shards. Just something where like, that is not food.
먹는 것 아니다.
Hi, the girls at night. We just made the queen eat a wall. Bricks were made out of ice in her world? That's true. Rice has been used for mortar for centuries. So technically, a lot of the materials that we use at some point before they're turned into building materials are things that you can eat. Then I fed bricks to Queen Salt. If you think of it like that, it must have been quite the culture shock. If her country used ice as bricks, is she from the North Pole? Guessing from her outfit, the chances of her coming from a cold climate were pretty high. We ate ice here, just relax, bro. We don't use ice for bricks, it's just food.
이상하다.
What's strange?
너의 말 조금씩 들린다.
After this scene, I'm gonna show you guys the really basic, like using money to go ahead, and then I'm gonna go into the archives so I can actually watch 2 of the scenes I've already done that are quite funny that I think you guys would like. Then you couldn't hear what I was saying before? No way! Did she just have a hearing problem?
그런 뜻 아니다. 너의 말이 서서히 이해된다.
She just doesn't understand when I say it really fast. Egg whites have been used for mortar. I didn't know that part. That's fascinating. Love on Dreams, hello!
여기에 안 보이나?
Oh, yeah, Lind, welcome to membership! You can access the, oh wait, no, I forgot, fuck! I've been telling people to join Discord so they can connect, but this tier doesn't come with the membership Discord access or member streams, I'm sorry. It's only emotes because of a rant that I'll probably do again on Saturday because YouTube is fucking stupid. So we're very limited in what the tier has, but you have emotes for now. Return to being responsible driver. Lind! No! No phone while driving! No accident! No accident! Pull over if you gotta type something. Pull the fuck over! No drive! That's illegal, bro. Okay. Queen Saul gestured to the air in front of her.
이렇게 쓰여 있다. 한국어 레벨 2.
Oh yeah, what I was saying. One issue with the voices is that even if you keep skipping through the text, the voices play. They don't really stop. They keep playing. They don't move on to the next one. So the voices can be quite annoying if you try to skip through really quickly. So I do recommend playing it at the pace the voices follow. Can I see the membership streams of the Discord? You can see the membership streams and the Discord. Are you not? Wait. Can people gift higher membership? People can gift higher membership tiers? Wait. What tiers did you gift? Did you get gifted intern or did you get gifted employee? Because I thought maybe just to open gifted memberships you had to have one that's really low, but maybe you're allowed to get gifted a higher one. If you can see the membership streams, that's so much better. Staring at your older membership. That is so good, actually. If you're able to gift higher tiers, that is so good. That's the basic. I don't know if it could be because you're a mod or not. Oh, I know what it is. You'll be able to see the older member streams because they weren't open to all members at the time. But I do have to make future ones only for Pampli and above. Because I do need to make sure that it's fair for the people that have already been paying the higher rate. But you can see the archived member streams. For those of you curious, I did some hand cam streams that were members only. You can see my fingies. So you can access the old ones, but you won't be able to see the new ones, I'm afraid. How do you gift a membership? For starters, I would wait until Saturday. Unless you don't want it to count towards the subathon, then it doesn't matter. But keep in mind there's only so many people we can gift to as well. I actually don't know. Can someone tell Joey how to gift? I've never done it. I don't actually know. I tried clicking on gifting a member once to test it, but it didn't tell me how. I didn't understand. I don't know. In the money thing! Like giving a super, apparently. But the alerts aren't working for them. I apologize. I gotta get it working. I don't know why they're not working. I don't have a clue. Then it was level 1 when we first met. It just changed to level 2, so she's leveling up her skills. She probably comes from like an RPG. So that means you're slowly learning my language? You shouldn't be able to access the Discord though, that's kind of weird. But if you are, I don't think it's a problem necessarily. Just have fun on the Discord, I guess. It just means to see the streams. That'll be the only thing exclusive to Pamployee versus intern then I guess would be the streams, but that's a pretty big one. If you're on a mobile device, that could be why, Joey. I don't know if it works on mobile or iPad. It might be desktop only, I'm not really sure.
그대, 이것이 보이나?
No, I don't see fucking anything. No, I don't see anything. You got the new membership, but the second time as gifted, you have the 1 month badge. That's because I think it's cumulative. Like, if you quit membership for like 6 months and then come back to it, I think it won't reset to 0. I think it'll come back from 6 months. So it'll say that you'd already been there a month. Maybe? I'm not entirely sure. Or it might stack. Like if you're gifted 2 at once, maybe it means you have 2 months straight of it. I don't know. Mesmerized by her outfit, right? It's hard to play sometimes because I just look at her. So your gift membership got declined, but it somehow paid. Did it do the same thing, Flame, where it took your money? Flame, are you using Google Pay? Because I think we've had some issues with Google Pay today. Some people are saying it's been taking their money but not going through. If that's the case, I would contact Google or YouTube and be like, yo, bruh. It seems to be an inconsistent Google Pay issue. I would advise people until that seems to get fixed, maybe don't use Google Pay on YouTube. Because it's fucking obnoxious that they're taking your money and having it not go through. I don't know. Yeah, it's cumulative, exactly. She still seems confused. Queen Salt's glance kept moving between me and some invisible status window. Level 2 understanding. It was like a game. Was it like an experience bar in an RPG game? Her size seemed to say no good worrying about it.
귀공은 누군가?
Oh god, this part. Yeah, my title. Maybe. Oh shit, I missed that. It's fine. I already told her my name, so what was she asking for my job title? Yeah, I don't think YouTube tested it very well, which is weird because it's been in testing for months. CEO, baby.
CEO?
You betcha. I own this restaurant, okay? we don't have to go into the details.
귀공은 요리사?
Well, I make the food, so I guess that makes me the chef.
그렇군.
I don't think it's weird at all, because if I could have a girlfriend like Queen Salt, like who wouldn't? Who wouldn't? Let's be real.
해괴한 요리 고맙다.
I couldn't tell if that was an insult or a compliment. Queen Salt gazed at the air in front of her yet again. The writing for her is really fun. I really enjoy the writing that they've done for Queen Salt in general.
그런데
Also, Rattler Striker, hello.
귀공은 이게 안
Her name
보이나?
is Queen Salt Mouse. I love it. No, whatever it is. Invisible translator or status bar. I don't see anything, Your Grace.
그렇다면 이것이 왜 생겼는지
I don't know. I can't even see it, so I definitely have no idea why it's there for you.
이해했다. 귀공의 주인은 어디 있나?
Ones, I don't have no fucking owner, lady. I own myself, thank you. Excuse me. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend doing any super chats or gifting right now if you have mobile or Google Pay, just to make sure you don't lose your money. I really wouldn't. It's not worth losing your money. I'd rather have you support me by like being in chat, liking the stream, sharing, hanging out, having fun, than literally spending money that's going to glitch out and not go anywhere but be taken out of your account. Try again in the future and hopefully it's working. Right now, it's just not worth the loss.
귀공의 주인.
You don't have no owner! What? Oh, I forgot to read. But I understood her perfectly. She was asking me where my owner was. Wasn't she? I spaced it! I don't have an owner.
사망했나?
No, I just don't have an owner. No, it's because in this day and age, wait, could it be? If she came from a different culture. You wasted 40, no, Flame! Please contact them and try to get your money back, please. I don't want them to take that much from you. You could use that for groceries. Fuck. Yeah, Joey, you yell at YouTube as well. We gotta get all your monies back. Are you looking for some nobleman or king?
비슷하다. 성주는 어디
Well, for
있나?
starters, this ain't no castle.
나를 성주에게 인도하라.
Also, there is no castle. Oh, before we get to the lords, there's no castles here. Like, actually, she'd probably die of shock if she took a step outside. The Lord of the Castle, she really did sound like a character from some fantasy world. Because she actually is. Could that actually be the case? Oh yeah, you took you long enough, you little dumbass! Anyway, I'm the owner of this place. Only me. There's no one above or beneath me.
이해하기 어렵다.
Wait, when you went to the support page, it recharged PayPal. TGM, did it charge you again? The fuck? I'm gonna throw hands. Susan! Meet me in the YouTube parking lot. Bring your boxing gloves. I'm gonna knock the lights out of everyone in IT's face. Why? Hard to understand. Oh. Well, there are no slaves, no peasants, and no nobility in this country. There is that expression about those born with silver spoons, though. It might go through with a huge delay. That's all we can hope for now. You said YouTube laughing on the way to the bank, and all I imagine is like Cuphead style animation, like some dude with a TV head, just like with those noodle arms, like counting the money in his hands with that creepy 50s grin, except that the YouTube logo is his face. I'm not a dream! Could this really be that shocking? Was it really so bad that she just wanted to deny it was real? Queen walked over to the door. She opened the door all the way and stared at the world on the other side. Time to be shocked looking at cars and all that shit. I wouldn't, you probably aren't ready to see all that. Queen Saw took it all in, looking more and more surprised with every passing second. I can tell which part was the most surprising to her. She closed the door again. She stood there with her mouth hanging open, completely dumbfounded. Then, very quietly, she said something to herself. I couldn't understand what she said, but it was very quiet and sounded like some phrase in her own language. She lifted her head to look straight back at me. She looked me right in the eye. Cheeseburger, hello! She said something, and it sounded like she was on the verge of tears.
밖이 왜 이렇게
I forgot this part broke my heart! I looked at her, listening to the sadness in her voice. Maybe what truly shocked her was not the sights of this foreign city, but the temperature. This queen, where in the world was she from? This game actually surprisingly packs a punch to the feels. Alright, we have one more main story. And then I'm probably gonna open shop. I do want to do one of the side stories if I can, so I might have to delay Made in Abyss a little bit because I really want to show you guys one of the comedy side stories. But I feel like we didn't get quite far enough into the main story. Like, I want to get at least to the end of one fucking day. I might jump in another day. Are you guys enjoying this game? Because I might stream it again. But I might do Mira's perspective. Like, jump skip way ahead in the story. And just do another stream where we start with the other girl's intro and focus on her. So that then you can get a little sneak preview of each of the girls. After finishing her dessert and our conversation, she decided to go back upstairs. I actually loved Queen Salt so much that I thought there's no way I'll like Mira. Like, I'll be so happy just playing Queen Saltrude forever. I liked the other girl more. See, it's so well written that I actually liked the other girl more. I was so surprised. But it is really chill. It's a really nice game to play at the end of the day when you just want to relax, you know? I like playing it for like 15-20 minutes at night, like going to sleep. Because I've had insomnia, I'm pretty honest about it. Sometimes I find playing this for 15 or 20 minutes helps lull me to sleep. Does the game have multiple endings? Yes! Which of the endings is the one where we sleep with Queen Salt? At least one! At least one! I don't know how many, but at least one. After finishing her dessert and our conversation, she decided to go back upstairs. Queen Salt was glaring intensely at the portal she'd come through earlier. Reminds you of a dating sim series you got on Switch. Which one? She said her name was Queen Salt. Did that mean that a salt kingdom lay on the other side of the portal? Goodbye then. Weren't you headed back to your world and stuff? I enjoyed tasting the frozen treats of your world. Now's the time to go back to my own world. Isn't that what you want to say? Okay, more panic. Takimaki Memorial. Didn't that recently show up in like a game direct or something? Did it get ported or was it a remake? I feel like I've seen that recently.
여왕은
I think it's
돌아가지
on
않는다.
Switch. Isn't there a boys side too and a girl side? To not go back. Okay, I guess you're just gonna move into my fucking tiny attic. Yeah, he wants nothing to do with this enemy plot.
돌아가지 않기로 결정했다.
Aw, lady, this is where the Cinderella comes in. She's like, no. Okay, Miss Bratty Queen, okay. It's like, it's not like I like you or anything, I just don't want to go back. As our conversation went on, the translators seemed to be working faster. At first, the queen had to study the invisible translation window in front of her every time she spoke. As time passed, she began to speak quickly, as if she could understand the words as they were spoken. She definitely hadn't understood a single word in the beginning, but it was amazing how fast she'd adapted. Maybe that's what she had meant by strange. Fantasy Tavern 6, I've heard of that, but I don't know much about it. She's actually starting to hear me. I finally began to understand what she'd meant downstairs. It was as if she'd cast some translating spell. She was beginning to understand me without the help of whatever translation window she had in front of her. She did check the invisible space between us every once in a while to make sure she'd understood everything correctly. Yeah, Google Translate working right for once instead of translating something awful. But what was the second? What was that a second ago? She said she wasn't going to go back? I wouldn't say Asuka level. Not nearly Asuka level. She's more of a cute tsundere. Like, it only comes out once in a while and it's kind of like charming. Why not?
왜요?
I mean, I'm curious what reason you have for not returning?
여왕은
Oh.
질문받는 사람이 아니다.
See, this is kind of the extent of the tsundere she has. It's really cute and kind of funny. Okay. Because she was royalty? But why did she keep referring to herself in the third person? Was that a translation error? Why do you keep referring to yourself as Queen Salt? You could just say I, right? Is your translator broken?
여왕은 그런 호칭을 쓰지 않는다.
Okay, I guess I is offensive.
그런 호칭은 평민이나 쓰는 것이다.
Then can you at least use like the royal we instead of your full name every time? Ow. Okay.
아니면 역시 여왕이란 단어가 어색한가? 대체어로 짐이나 과인이란 단어를 추천해주긴 하는데 그게 더 맞는 표현인가?
fine. They all sound a bit outdated or too formal. Couldn't you just try saying I for once? All this queen and one stuff's making me uncomfortable. This is my house! She did not like that.
나?
Yeah, even presidents and prime ministers here refer to themselves as I and me. Lady and madam, those words make me feel like I'm in the Middle Ages or some woman's dungeon. Which I bet half of you wish you were there.
여왕은 이해하기 어렵다.
She just doesn't get it. How about this? You're the queen of the land you come from, but you're not a queen here, right? You don't rule here! So why don't you loosen up a bit? I feel like that makes me an asshole for telling this to a queen.
뭐?
Yeah, I mean, that's understandable. I think I deserve this reaction. Suddenly her eyes grew cold and narrow. The hostility of her gaze surprised me. Had I said something wrong? Yes. Had the translator done some grave error?
귀공도 나를 왕으로 인정하지 않는 것인가?
I mean, not here. We don't have fucking queens. Don't kill me. Well, that's not what I meant. What I said had really pushed one of her buttons. Perhaps she was more stuck in her ways than I thought. Now she's crying. Fuck! Speed run, bad end, any percent. Let's go! I figured she'd start yelling at me, but then tears began to well up in her eyes. Huh? She wasn't angry about what I'd said?
그런가?
Yeah, I feel like I just stepped on a landmine.
귀공의 눈에도 그렇게 보였단 말인가? 내게 왕의 차질이 없다고.
That's not what I said. Venus, you're alone.
생전 처음 만난 귀공이 그렇게 말한단 말인가?
That's not what I said. It's not like that. It's horrible to see her deflate so quickly. So, you decided not to go back. Okay.
잘 모르겠다.
That's true. She's kind of guilt tripping us right now. Okay, then what are you gonna do?
모른다.
You don't know. Okay. I never heard anyone declare their lack of direction with such confidence. I didn't know how to respond.
지금까지는 여왕이 이렇게 말하면 가신들이 의견을 말해주었다. 그러면 여왕은 그 이야기를 모두 경청한 후 결정을 해주기만 하면 됐다.
I actually really like the Korean voice acting in this game. I haven't heard Korean voice acting in a game before outside of this one that I can recall, but I really enjoy it.
그런데 여기선 여왕에게 의견을 말해줄 가신이 아무도 없구나.
So you have to kind of follow your own path, make your own decisions. What happened on your side of the portal?
여왕은 말하고 싶지 않다.
Okay. What a proud woman. Going on about all her trauma, but then she won't even tell us about it. Well, how can we help you? The sort of reaction, though, was she kicked out or something? I couldn't know for sure, but I had a strong feeling that something bad had happened to her. TGM! Was that a raid or a host? Please let me know so I can thank you if it was, because it doesn't show up on my end. But I gotta thank you for this. Give me one second. I'm actually really bummed that YouTube's getting rid of hosting. You did? Okay. Let me see. Give me one sec. I don't know if it's gonna work or not, but I can certainly try. I tried giving you a clip shout out. I don't know if you have any clips or not, but I tried. Hold on. Thank you for the host! I appreciate it.
생각이
Twitch is
바뀌었다.
getting rid of hosting. Which kind of makes me sad personally, but I do understand after reading more about it.
이만 돌아가야겠다. 여왕이 이곳에 오래 머물러봤자 좋은 일이 없겠구나.
So she's going back.
그대에게도 많은 폐를 끼쳤다. 여왕답지 않은 모습을 보였어.
Despite being a prideful tsundere, she actually does have common sense sometimes when it comes down to it. Yep. The queen walked towards the portal.
이 포탈은 그대가 열었는가?
Fuck no. No, I'm just as curious as you are where this thing came from. It literally is restaurant to another world. Like, it literally is. It's basically the same premise.
이 포탈은 내 침실의 옷장으로 연결되어 있다.
Really? Lord Theo, hello.
그러니 함부로 들어오지 마라. 내 침실로 무단 침입하면
Well, I mean, I didn't
전부가
exactly
가만히
plan
두지
on
않을
going
거야.
through it, except earlier when I did plan on it, almost went through. Got it.
뭐 그래도 그대가 만든 이상한 얼음 요리는 꽤 맛있었다. 그것만은 칭찬해주마.
Astrophil, hello.
혹시 그대가 불편하지 않다면
So
다음에 꼭
basically, this
한마디
is
부탁해.
the prologue where it starts off for Queen Salt's room. So she comes and visits once a week, and that's why you get like one main thing every week that you can do, and then you manage the shop for the rest of the stuff. Oh, well, I don't mind if you can give me a little warning first. If you're planning on visiting often, it'd be better to pick a day for your visits. It is on Steam, but our limited edition one is actually pretty affordable compared to most of the other versions. I think it's a bit more, obviously, the limited edition, because, you know, limited edition always costs more. But it comes with the CD and 2 acrylic standees and a mini case and a bunch of stuff. So I would, if you're thinking of getting it out, at least check out the physical before making your decision. If you're planning on visiting often, it'd be better to pick a day for your visits. You like isekai restaurants? Yeah, the game would definitely appeal to you again. Then yeah. Yeah, the limited edition is still cheaper than most games.
일정이라 일주일에 한 번이면 괜찮은가?
Every Sunday. Now you know why I don't stream on Sundays. Yeah, Sundays would be fine, I guess.
아, 다음 주 일요일 오후쯤에 다시 찾아오마. 그때도 얼음 요리를 준비해주면 좋겠구나.
Got it. Understood. But Queen Salt, it seems like we're able to communicate quite smoothly now. Perhaps?
방금 한국어 레벨이 3으로 올랐다.
I guessed as much.
그럼
Well,
여왕은 이만 가보겠다.
bye-bye!
그대의 앞길에 여왕의 축복이 있기를.
Where is she sleeping? In her own bedroom. She's going back through the portal. Bye-bye. Queen Salt said those final words and walked back through the portal. Her exit was so natural that it hardly seemed to fit with reality. I almost wanted to follow her through to check if she was actually gone. Yeah, she just comes and goes. But she warned me about going through the portal whenever I pleased. Queen Salt, what a peculiar person. Quite beautiful, too. The full package is only $17.97. I mean, it depends on your currency. I'm gonna double check US what they are right now. Before I accidentally give it to you in Hong Kong dollars. Hold on. So the limited edition, oh sorry, that's the normal one, not the limited edition. The normal physical copy is $29.99 US, and the limited edition is $39.99 US. So it is $10 more, but for that extra $10, let me quickly show you guys what you get, and then we'll jump into the last scene real quick that I want to show you guys. I'm gonna actually give you guys a bit of a vote for the last scene. There's a few we could do. I'll get you guys to help me choose which one we go with. me just make sure that is good to go. Okay, hold on. So this is the limited edition one anyway. The $39.99 one. So this is everything in one frame that it comes with. And so you can see all of it. It comes with like the really fancy box, obviously, with Queen Salt. And she's on the game case as well, holding one of the shaved ice. And it has a manual that has like some art book and some features in it. Physical copy of the OST with the spicy Queen Salt art on it. And the mini case keychain. These are the 2 acrylic standees that you get. I was kind of almost chopping off their heads a bit because I have crop weird, but that's Queen Salt and that's Mira. I'm very biased to Mira. I thought that Queen Salt would be my favorite, but Mira won me over in her first appearance. So trust me, I have a lot to look forward to if I stream more of it. It comes with some postcards. One of them is the slightly spicier one that I've shown earlier. Some little prints, I guess. And then of course there's some screenshots just to show you guys what the game is like and stuff. So totally what it comes with is the 11-page manual, OST, acrylic standee, the mini case keychain art collection, which is the three cards, and the individually numbered certificate, which isn't shown here, but that's quite nice. And the windowed collector's box. We don't have an image of the window on the website, but what the window basically is, the package has a window so that you can look at the merch and the standees even if you don't open the game, if you're the type of collector that doesn't open it. I'm a heathen. I open my games. Should you be watching this if you want to buy it? The game is a lot longer. I'm not going very far, so don't worry. We're not going to really hit any spoiler territory. I will probably stream it again, doing a bit of Mira. And that'll be a bit... Yeah, exactly. For all that you get, 40's pretty good. Thanks for telling me about it. Of course, I'm publishing it myself. I gotta tell you about it. But if I do stream more, it's gonna be the first part of Mira. So it's like a little bit of a spoiler if you just don't want to know what Mira is like. But it's only gonna be the very beginning of her route. So we're not gonna get very far, don't worry. It's kind of more like a free demo. You can watch me playing to see if you're interested. Next, you tell me you play them too? I do, and I'm proud of it. Honestly, if some stranger had walked off the street and started spouting off all those lines, I wouldn't have believed a word of it. I'd have thought that person was out of their mind or method acting. But Queen Salt had clearly come through that portal. She could have told me any number of stories about the magical kingdom on the other side, and I would have eaten up every word of it. She said she'd be back next week. Until fate brought her through that portal, this place was just her ordinary snack shop. But for some reason, I had a feeling that things were about to get a lot more entertaining. And they do, they get really funny. So here I can show you a bit more of the sim aspect, I think. We don't have any quests today, so never mind. I might be able to show you a bit on my Mira route file if I have one ready. Okay, I'm gonna open the store for the week. Because we did all the actions. So this is what happens when you open the store. It shows you all the customers coming in, how much money you earn and stuff. And you do better depending on what recipes you learn and stuff. So for the quest, they're under the reviews tab. For example, right now I have Kezia and she's like, red bean shaved ice is required. I want shaved ice dessert that sticks to the basics. So to unlock her quest, you have to do this recipe. You have to learn red bean shaved ice. So we're gonna learn that real quick. The cooking isn't very detailed, I will admit, in the game. It's more like you have a quick little cutscene and then you have in your arsenal. You don't get to actually make it, which sucks because I think that would be really fun, but it is what it is. It's still really chill though, and I want to make them IRL to make up for it. I was like, Reed 1914, hello! I asked her to sample my new creation. Every time you make a new recipe, Queen Salt will try it. Oh god, it looks so good. I want to make this one and show you guys what it looks like. She's so cute! She took a bite and her reaction was... nice. Ghost! I'm not sure whether to say I'm sorry or congrats. Just hang in there whichever way. She must have liked it. She's so adorable. I love Queen Salt too. both of the girls in this are perfect. They only have 2 girls in it, but really because of that, they focused on making all of them so fucking cute and well-rounded. In many definitions of that term, I guess. I learned how to make red bean shaved ice. Oh yeah, get that money. And I could go back into the main story here because I think I did most of. Oh wait, no, I can complete this now. And now she becomes a VIP. So I believe when the VIP come to the restaurant, they spend more money. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I believe so. I'm gonna save real quick. Title, return to title screen. No, unless I can't save yet. Hold on. Oh, there we go. I got to day 50, so I'll just ignore my other file. I'm gonna switch over to my other one actually. So that I can show you. I want to show you a cutscene. So you can review past cutscenes that you've done before. I want to show you guys one of them. I just don't know which one. I have a question. Which scene do you guys want? Because some of them are funny. Do you want Queen Salt versus seatbelts? Do you want Queen Salt goes on a walk and absolutely loses her fucking mind because she thinks she sees something in public, which she does not? Or do you want in the supermarket where she finds something she wants at the supermarket? Which one of those ones do you guys want? If there's time, we can maybe do a second one, but Queen Salt's story is a pretty sad one. I actually cried with that one. But I want to show you guys a comedy one. Supermarket versus seatbelt. Supermarket. I see a lot of supermarket. Let's go there. Oh, past events can't be replayed during the gameplay. Oh, okay. Hold on.
기적의 분식집.
It's fine. I've redone it before. I knew you could. I just had to log out of my save file. We're fine. We're fine. I decided to take the queen to a wholesale supermarket. See, now she sounds more like Aqua too. This is her personality when she warms up to you a lot more.
빙사콩, 오늘은 대단한 축제 날인가? 왜 진작 말해주지 않았나?
She sees all the stuff in the store and she thinks it's a festival. It's so cute. I figured she must really like this place because she's been completely awestruck ever since we walked in through those doors. Off to Costco! Yeah, we are! No, there's no festival. It's always like this here.
뭐? 축제도 아닌데 이렇게 먹을 것들을 요란하게 펼쳐놓는다고?
Yup, it's like this every day of the year.
아니, 그럼 남는 것들은 어떻게 하는가?
Unfortunately, they
썩으면 다
sometimes
버려야 할
wasted.
텐데.
Food waste makes me mad. We got ways of storing food so it doesn't rot. At least for the most part.
마법을 써서 썩지 않게 처리하는가?
I guess you could call it a type of magic. The magic of cutting-edge technology!
하지만 너무 비효율적인데 고작 음식을 보관하겠다고 마법을 쓰는 건 이해하기 어렵구나.
I grabbed the shop. Oh, this part's so fucking cute. I grabbed the shopping cart and rolled it over to where she was standing. This scene was one of my favorites. Stream delay is worse now, unfortunately, because whenever I get kicked out entirely of the program, when it comes back, there's a huge delay. There's nothing I can do about it, unfortunately. If it's really bad for you in particular, I'd refresh the page. Does she sit in the grocery cart? I hope so. Yes and no. I grabbed the grocery cart and rolled it over to where she was standing.
아주 아담하고 귀여운 마차로구나. 이제 이 안에 들어가서 앉으면 되는가?
I fucking love her. The fact that she says this while blushing, she's like, can I sit in this? Should I sit inside? It's so cute! It's so cute! Sure! Wait, no! Whoops! My lips were acting faster than my brain again! I just imagined how cute she'd look sitting in there. Didn't we all, Sola? Didn't we all? Oh, no! You can't actually get in. This is just a basket that makes carrying your purchases easier.
저쪽엔 꼬마아이가 앉아있는데.
She is calling out my bullshit with a very valid point. Why can't adults ride in the carts if they want to? Only children are allowed to do that? She's mad.
까다로운 전통 풍습이구나. 알겠어.
Most of the scenes in the game are like this, by the way. The intro is quite long, but the rest of the game seems to be built of like much shorter, kind of funny little cute scenes like this one. And this was an optional one too, like I could have skipped it. I pushed the cart as we wandered up and down the aisles. If she fits, she sits! Her curious eyes darted here and there, and she began asking about all the different products. She was so excited. You'd think I'd taken her to a museum filled with rare artifacts.
빙사꿈?
There is a character that
어디에
looks a lot
쓰는
like her in
건가?
Azur Lane. I wonder if that's the one you're talking about. That's a fry pan.
아주 단단해 보이는 칠흑의 방패로구나. 적의
No.
공격을 막는 데 쓰는 물건이지.
Unless the enemy is salmonella. That's right. It's particularly effective at blocking enemy projectiles. This man keeps lying to her because he just can't help it. It can also be wielded as a blunt instrument in close quarters combat. That particularly infamous frying pan has many well-known legends attached to it. The amount of skulls this one has crushed. The queen grabbed the fry pan and started swinging it around. I just imagine me walking around with her sitting in the cart while she wields the frying pan to anyone who gets too close to us.
휘두르는 감이 아주 좋구나. 크기도 적당하고 무게도 가벼워서 호신용 무게를 쓰면
Imagine
되겠어.
a cast iron pan. That would hurt. I'm just joking. You cook with it. Stop swinging it around like that.
뭐?
Her genuine embarrassed reaction
이렇게
kills me.
작고 얇은 걸 요리에 쓴다고? 냄비와 착각한 게 아니냐?
No. We can cook something up with a similar pan back at the shop.
그래. 내 눈으로 직접 봐야 믿을 수 있겠어.
That was the whole scene. It's really... I love the cute shorter scenes. They make me laugh a lot. Wait, no, there's still more, I guess. It is pretty close to being over, though. I picked up some things for my house and a few ingredients for the store, loading them all into the cart. I didn't actually come here that often since I picked out most of my ingredients elsewhere. I wanted to show the queen around more than anything else. Wait, the Azur Lane on PlayStation is the same as the one on mobile, but without the gacha, you pay a one-time fee? I wish more games would do that. Like even Genshin Impact, for example, I would pay like 100 or more. If I could get Genshin with all the characters included, like I'd pay that up front, man. But unfortunately, they know they can get more from whales. I wanted to show the queen around more than anything else. I was trying to help her get used to this world, step by step. But when we were on our way to the checkout lane, she seemed to hesitate for a second. Is there something you wanted to buy? Any guesses, fanboys? She dawdled a bit before slipping something into the cart. A small frying pan! That's so cute! You really filled
절대로 무기로 쓰려는 게 아니다.
Okay, sure. I believe you.
이 세계의 요리식 기구에 관심이 많을 뿐이야.
Yeah, sure. In the end, I couldn't help but buy her the frying pan as well. The queen, she really had fallen in love with that frying pan.
기적의
It's so cute, isn't it? I love the cute small scenes in this so much. I think we have time for at least one more. These are still very early game ones, so don't worry. I'm not going to spoil too many. The walk with Queen Salt was also quite good. Just a heads up, there's some loud noises in this one though, like some loud sirens. So if you hear high-pitched sirens and stuff, it is the game. Don't worry. It's mostly like cars honking, but the way she freaks out makes the volume really jarring a little bit. The next time I saw the queen, we decided to take a stroll to a large plaza in the middle of the city.
오, 빙사꿈? 이곳은 광장이군. 그렇지?
I love the weave thing on the building in the background. Right. Does the South Kingdom have a place like this?
당연하지. 광장은 아주 유래가 깊은 장소가 아니더냐.
Yep. Even in different worlds, the way people live is still pretty similar.
그래. 사람이 별로 없는 걸 보니 오늘은 사형 집행 날이 아닌가 보구나.
She's like,
오늘
wow, it's so
좋았어.
quiet and peaceful today. There must be no one getting executed. I love her so much. Oh, maybe not that similar. Queen Salt, we don't hold public executions in this square.
뭐? 그럼 사형 집행용 광장이 따로 있는 것이냐?
No. No, it's not like that. We don't execute people in this or any square. It's actually been quite some time since we've even had an execution.
저기 중앙에 있는 시설물은 단두대인 줄 알았는데.
No? No? That's not a guillotine, it's art!
그렇구나. 단두대
Pretty
치고는
guillotine.
꽤 아름답다고
Only
생각했는데.
the most fashionable executions happen here.
저 뒤쪽에 있는 유리공전엔 누가 살고 있지?
I mean, the skyscraper? And what with Glass Palace? There were no glass palaces anywhere that I knew of.
저기 뒤쪽에 있는 건물 말이야. 벽면이 다 유리로 되어
Which
있잖아.
when every building is made of glass here, bruh? How do I know which one you mean? Oh, that's just a skyscraper?
고층 건물?
Right. Ordinary people live and work in buildings like that. I wouldn't call any of them palaces. Queen Salt seemed more fascinated with the skyscraper than anything else, so she just kept staring at the building. She saw all of the windows on one side and must have assumed it was a palace made of glass.
정말로 신기하구나.
I love her curiosity. It's just so cute.
여기에 사는 사람들은 전부 귀족 같기도 하고
I like
평민
her
같기도
perspective
하고
on the world too. It's interesting.
때로는 왕족처럼 보이기도 해.
You're thinking of picking up the limited edition? Got any recommendations to add to pay enough for free shipping? What are you looking for? Figures or games? Pop-up parade figures sometimes are light enough to fit, and they can be relatively affordable, and you get really good quality. I know my Nendos often fit as well because my Ace Attorney Nendos had free shipping. So if you find one really nice figure that's like in the cheaper range, it should work if it's light enough. You can give it a try. Also, welcome back, Demo!
여왕은 아직 이 세계에 대해 잘 이해가 되지 않는다.
You'll get used to it the more you drop by.
그나저나
Whenever this music plays, you're like, oh no. What's the matter?
귀공은 괜찮은가?
Like what?
이곳에 오래 서 있었더니 몸이 너무 뜨겁구나.
That's why you wear sunscreen. Oh, you're hot? She did say execution, Zeri.
그래.
Just take off your fucking cape.
이 새끼의 태양은 왜 이리도 강렬한 것이냐. 너무 더워서 걷기가 힘들구나.
That is true, though. As someone myself who suffers quite a bit when I'm in the sun, I can relate. I get migraines in like 15 minutes. I don't handle the sun like at all. I'm basically a vampire. You're telling me this girl is not only beautiful and shy, she's a neat. No, she's not. She's a queen. She's actually a queen. She just mostly is stuck in another world where the sun doesn't quite work like this. She was happy about the heat being warm, but being outside for a very long time isn't gonna be good when you're wearing this clothes. You're hot. You must take off a few layers. Jeez.
옷을 벗으라고?
I mean, yes, but that wasn't what I meant exactly, but kind of it was what I meant. Yes, but no. Sure! The queen looked around.
빙사꽁, 내가 바보로 보이는가?
Well, I mean, you're probably hot because you're wearing fucking winter clothes.
내가 이 세계를 잘 모른다고 나를 새 지혀로 농락할 셈인가?
I mean, you're the one who suggested it. What? No.
그대는 진정 여왕이 속옷 차림으로 거리를 활보하길 바라는
Okay,
것인가?
that's not quite what I suggested, lady. Her name is Queen Salt. Sure! That response nearly slipped away from my quick tongue. I know, she's so cute, isn't she, Eri? I was so surprised at how fucking adorable she was. Mira's not as cute, but she's really funny. No, it was just another misunderstanding. I didn't mean it like that.
만약 여기가 소금 왕국이었다면 여왕에게 옷을 벗으라고 권한
Luckily,
적은
that
저기 저
contraption
당구대에
is art,
목이
and we don't do
팽덕하고 잠겼을
beheadings.
것이야.
So, conveniently, that can't happen. Welcome back, what's Ziggy Socks? Not all your clothes. I was just talking about the cape. If you're that hot, you could at least take off your hat.
모자?
Yeah, all that fur looks sweltering.
이 모자는 함부로 벗어도 되는 게 아니다. 특히 사람들이 보고 있을 때는 더욱 그렇지.
It's a hat, dude. It's a hat. Is some curse stopping you from taking off your fucking hat? Or will you transform into some horrible creature if you take it off? You only look like yourself when you're wearing it.
그대의 상상력은 참으로
She's so done
풍부하구나.
with me. Look at that face. She is so fucking done.
이 모자는 여왕의 격을 상징하는 것 중 하나다. 왕실의 예법상 이 모자는 특별한 일이 있을 때만 벗는 것이다. 예를 들면 자신보다 지위가 높은 자에게 존중의 뜻을 표할 때 정도지.
I see. Royal customs seem complicated. Isn't Queen the highest class, though?
그렇지.
So, like, never. Though there's never really a time to need to take your hat off.
거의 없지.
Okay. Do those certain circumstances include risking heat stroke?
이제 여왕에 대해 좀 더 알게 되었나?
Yep, I've learned that being a queen requires no flexibility and a really hard head.
뭐?
I love how the MC is just an asshole. If you just took off your hat, you'd feel a lot better.
그러니까 여왕의
Kind
지위와
of clothes what?
격이란
You
게
ain't no
있단다.
fucking queen here, lady! Right. Okay, here's the loud part. The queen jumped and almost fell over in shock. Are you okay? I grabbed her arm right as she's about to fall over backwards. Notice anything?
빙사공, 방금 그 나팔 소리는 대체 무엇인가? 저기 쳐들어온 건가?
No. The honking continued. One car had stopped in the middle of the road, blocking traffic. She's legitimately terrified of it. And she's gone. The queen ran straight into my arms. Huh?
빙사공! 적군이다. 어떻게 하면 좋은가? 성문을 닫아라. 여긴 안전하다고 하지 않았는가? 대체 어떻게 된 일인가?
Nothing, literally nothing. You're just freaking out. Calm down. There's no enemy.
그럴 리가 없다. 나팔 소리가 이렇게 크게 울리는데.
I mean, that's because they're cars and they're angry.
이 신경질적인 나팔 소리.
I know she needs to be
저게 출입을
protected so
알리고
much.
싶은
She's so
거니까.
fucking cute. They're just telling the driver to get out of the road.
뭐?
She's like the biggest cinnamon roll ever. Look over there. The cars can't move. The people are honking their horns, telling the driver to move his car. Why is she so adorable? I don't know. She's just so fucking cute. She's literally perfect. And the fact that I like Mira more says a lot because she's already perfect. The queen slowly relaxed her grip on my arm. The portal hasn't gifted any new girls yet. We're not going to meet the other ones today, unfortunately, but I might do another stream focusing only on the other girl.
고작
Though with the main
그놈으로
story, there's a chance I might make me slip into Queen Salt scenes for a while. We'll see. Yup.
아니
Now she's so embarrassed.
적군이 쳐들어온 게
She
정말
probably
아니란
doesn't
말인가?
sleep with her hat on. At least I hope not. Queen Salt's legs were shaking so badly that it looked as if she would crumble at any second. Had the honking really shocked her that badly? I could see how it might be rather frightening for a woman from a fantasy world.
대체 뭐하는 인간들이란 말인가?
She's like, who are you people? You're all crazy!
아니 그리고 방금 나팔이 한두 개가 아니었다. 수십 개의 나팔
called
소리가
road rage.
동시에 여기에 울려 퍼지지 않았는가? 적군이 나타난 것도 아닌데 그렇게 일제히 동시에 나팔을 볼 수 있는가? 저 마차에 타고 있는 자들은 그럼 전령이 아니란 말인가?
Nope, they're just trying to get wherever they're going. I didn't know there was a position called a High Queen or King. That's interesting.
그냥 지나가는데 저렇게 나팔을 본다고? 단지 길이 막혔다는 이유로?
You ever witnessed that in real life? Some really bad fucking road rage with a traffic jam and you just have to plug your ears and you're like, shut the fuck up! Of course, everyone's upset in the traffic. It's no need to make my ears bleed. Yup.
정말로 참을성이 없는 자들이구나.
That's an understandable reaction.
여기가 소금 왕국이었으면 다 같이 전두대에 올려보냈을
Again
거야.
with the beheadings! Understandable reaction. It hurts my ears. It didn't look like the traffic was going to let up anytime soon. Queen Salt, would you like to call it a day?
그래,
But, Your Grace, your hat.
빨리 돌아가고 싶다. 쓸데없는 질문은 하지 마라.
You dropped your hat. See? She just literally is Akka. Like her noises, they are Akka noises, 100%. It's so good. The queen quickly picked her hat up off the ground. Look at that prideful. She's so cute.
빙사꽃?
As she said that, she pulled herself together and pretended that nothing had happened.
그대는 오늘 아무것도 보지 않았다.
I don't know, chat. Did you see how she reacted? I did. Huh?
오늘 그대가 본 모습은 꿈이다.
She's like, oh, that you saw, that was a dream. I never reacted like that. Nope, nope, nope. She is delusional. A dream. What had gotten into her all of a sudden?
그러니까 이주란 말이다. 그대가 본 것은
It was an illusion.
존재하지 않는다. 헛것이다.
Okay. Oh, all that queenly shrieking and almost falling over because a few people honked their horns, you mean?
그러니까 그런 일은 없었다.
It totally did. Didn't it?
빙사꽁.
Okay. Okay. What should I say? Do you guys want me to call her out and say it totally happened, or I guess it was nothing? What should I do? I've already done one of them. I want to know what you guys think I should do. Take a breather for like a second. Call her out. Okay. Totally happened. I scalped her. It's the enemy. Close the gates. It's the enemy. They're invading.
빙사꽁.
Yeah. I heard it all quite clearly. That's what you said.
빙사꽁. 정말이지. 그대는
Yes. You even dropped your hat during your frenzy. That's a hat you're never supposed to take off. She's dying on the inside. If I'm lying, send me to the guillotine. Was that taking things too far? She might actually do it. She ran away. Oh, she punched me. Her hat connected with my face and then fell to the ground. Well, she took it off again and hit me with it. I guess her hat's a makeshift weapon. She's so pissed. Queen Salt, wouldn't throwing your hat violate royal customs? I actually didn't do this choice when I did it the first time, so I didn't know what happened here. She's fucking livid! She picked up her hat, threw it at me again, and stormed off. Well, she wasn't mad before. But she doesn't know the way back. So she's gonna have to wait for me and come back. I just stood there and watched her walk off. We hate to see her go, but we like to watch her leave, you know. She continued her stomping until the realization hit her and she came to a halt. Yep, that was what I thought. She just figured out that she didn't know how to get back. Queen made her way back to me. Her invisible information system must not have had a map function. She glared at me in silence. Here's your hat. She walked off without her hat! Holy shit. She's really mad then. She put it back on her head without a word. Queen salt. Shall we head back? Getting more high-pitched every time? She didn't say a single word the whole way back.
기적의
These optional scenes are so fun. I love them so much. I'm gonna show you a part of another one, but then I really gotta go. I'm gonna show you just the exact seatbelt moment. Hi, Mimi! I'm gonna speed through it a little bit.
소금 왕국으로 그대는
Yeah, the Queen of Salt is quite
다른
salty.
호칭도 물론 생각. 그럼 뭐 빙사꽁이라고 부르겠다.
Wait, hold on. I gotta go back again. This was one that I thought we were gonna get to in the main story, but we didn't. Hold on. I gotta show you a very specific moment in this one that I just sped past. But I figured it'd be fun to show the game to you guys because I really love this game. And I was like, wait, I don't think most of you guys actually know what the game is or anything. Like, you can see the trailer right here in the description, but I feel like more than anything, this game is a vibe.
기적의 분식집.
And I feel like playing it helps showcase that vibe, so then you can tell if it's something that you want to experience or not. So I hopefully have a bit of a better idea now if it's your thing or not. Okay. Here we go.
빙사꽁 소금 왕국으로 돌아간 뒤에 그대는 얼음을 깎는 장인이
Oh,
아닌가?
he's like, why do you call me ice
그래서
sculptor?
그대를
And she's like, because you
빙사꽁이라고
sculpt
부르기로
ice.
정했다.
It's like, is there any better title that we could use?
빙사꽁이 마음에 안 드는가? 괜찮다. 여왕은 언제나 차선책을 준비해놓지. 다른 호칭도 물론 생각해보았다. 그대에게는 아주 명예로운 호칭이 되겠군. 얼음의 신이라는 뜻을 살려 서빙.
I showed off this screenshot during my Otome stream, but I feel like experiencing it is so much more funny. And then Solo's just like, nope, nope, definitely not. Ice Sculptor is completely fine.
그래? 그럼 뭐 빙사꽁이라고 부르겠다. 그럼
Anyway, I want to get to the seatbelt scene. I want
오늘은
to show you guys
이걸
that.
먹어보고 싶군.
I don't want to play the whole game though, because Rid is a visual novel and I'm publishing it. I kind of want to sell it instead of, oh crap, I showed you guys the entire game and now you don't have to buy it. But I would like to show a bit of Mira's content.
가끔 마법도 있지. 소금 왕국은 아니 기껏해야 그렇지. 그 여왕 잠깐 바람을 그래. 그때는 그래서 잠깐만 그래 다른
Hold on, I
사람이
gotta get
발견하지
to-
못하게 잘
I gotta get to the
여왕은
seatbelt part. I
그렇게
have to skip quite a
묻히기만
while, I think, to get there.
이곳은 그러니 오해하지 말아주면 그럼
Because this
그래.
is, I think, the main story
어서
one.
그 자동식
So
마차인가
it took
뭔가를
quite a
준비하거라.
Here we go.
이 마차는 신기하게 생겼구나.
We're taking her for a drive, so she can get to like see more of the world. My car was parked in front of the shop. We both climbed in. I couldn't say that I was self-conscious exactly, but getting ready to drive her around like this felt a little odd. I was just showing the queen around our world, not driving her around on a date. I feel like that's probably the pressure, driving a queen. Yet the situation still felt strangely odd. Your Grace, you must put on your seatbelt before we can set off.
안전벨트?
Your seatbelt, just in case we have to stop suddenly. It kind of straps you to your chair. When I show off some of Mira's route, I'll be showing a lot more of the management part of the game, TGM. Because the management part of the game, it's mainly tied to progressing through the main story. And I haven't done much of that today because I only did the prologue. So when we do Mira's, I'll be able to show off a bit more of that. I wouldn't say this is an otome though. It's more of a Bishoujo game. Because otome game are where you like play as a girl. Bishoujo game are more as where you play as a guy and it's like a bunch of cute girls. So it's like a Korean Bishoujo game.
뭐? 나를
She does
묶어놓는다고?
not want to be tied down to her seat. No, it's not like that.
여왕은 비공에게 실망했다.
You want to fly out the window if we get in an accident? What?
그대는 여왕을 바보 천치로 하는가?
I mean, you're kind of proven to be a fool.
속일 것이 따로 있지. 내가 제 손으로 이 몸을 결박하는 수치를 그대에게 보일 것 같은가?
I mean, in this case, you probably should just let me. It's like, how can she actually be so cute? Like, every time I think she can't possibly get cuter, she somehow gets even cuter.
실망했다, 빙사공. 설마 그대 여왕을
I'm doing
결박시켜놓고
what you wanted. You want to see the
지금
world or
무슨
not?
얄궂은 짓을 꾸미려고.
Despite her protest, I reached over, pulled out the seatbelt, and locked her in place. She is fucking mad.
내 이놈! 정말 무례하구나. 나의 허락도 없이 내 몸을 막 더듬고.
And there you go, the classic Soon screams. Bruh! She's like, Queen Salt pulled the seatbelt out and watched as it snapped back into place.
오, 빙사공. 이거 되게 신기한 물건이구나. 당기는 대로 쭉쭉
And now she
밀어내는데.
suddenly likes the seatbelt. There was a plot hole that made me angry though. This scene happened before she talked about not being allowed to take her hat off, even though she obviously doesn't have it on here. So that was kind of a bit of a plot hole. I told you it wasn't as bad as you thought it was.
난 그대가 몸을 묶어둔다고 하길래 잠시 오해를 했지. 이게 안전벨트란 것이구나. 마차가 갑자기 멈춰도 내가 넘어지지 않게 잡아주는 끈이라 이거지.
You apologize for being down bad in advance, but they put the effort into drawing the seatbelt squish. They did. They did. Yeah, that's right. Once the hassle of putting on her seatbelt was over, I started up the car. And then they go on an adventure, but we don't need to show all that because we are out of time. I gotta go because I have the Made in Abyss stream in like 50 minutes and I want to make sure I can actually cook something to fucking eat today. Because I have been constantly on the go between CEO meetings and phone calls and busy things all day. I need to fucking breathe. I might have to delay Made in Abyss a little bit, but I don't want to if I don't have to, so it'll be closer to the time. I'll probably delay like 15 if I have to. Just when it's already late, I don't really want to. So we'll see. Are you sure it's a good idea to eat before that? Would you rather me eat? Actually, I'm gonna have to eat during! Because I don't have time to cook and eat! One or the other! We're eating during. Okay, anyway, I gotta go do that. So let's figure out who we can raid real quick. We need to go, look it up real fast. But I hope you guys enjoyed the showcase of the game and that now you know a bit more about it. Let's see who we can raid. And let me know on Discord if you do want me to show off some more of it. Because we can look at maybe playing Mira's a bit. But I'll probably only show off more of it if like enough people want it, so. What are people playing? No one's playing any dating sims as far as I can see. Which is a shame because that would have been fun. Hold on. No, leave me alone. Hold on, I might raid Heidi's first stream. I think Heidi is having her first stream on False ID's channel. That could be fun. Just let me make sure. Yeah, we're gonna raid Heidi. Rules. For False ID's channel, send news to Discord, not discard. No pinging or DMing hosts or co-hosts. No aggression, harassment, racism, sexism, slurs, or ableism. No sharing of personal information or trauma dumping. No political, religious, real-world conflict or NSFW content. And no people. So I'm going to send you guys to Heidi's stream. And it's only a few of us for now, but that's okay. And I'm going to put links in all the chat to my Twitter, my Discord, my Twitch, my YouTube, and all that. Just so if you're new, you can check out my other stuff if you want to. So give me 1 second. Is that all of them? I think so. Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, Discord, music. Yeah, that's all of them. Okay. So on YouTube, I'm gonna send that raid over to Heidi. And then I'm going to take a look on YouTube and see if there's anyone available that we can read. I'll see you guys! Bye 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 bye! I'll still be around, but I'm gonna have my ending screen on so I don't have to move as much. See ya! I'm still here, don't worry. Is the music working? No, it's not. Hold on. There we go. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Who do we have live that I know it'll let me raid? I might actually raid my waiting room. I don't think I have anyone where it'll let me. I'll give a try with one, but advertising! I feel like it probably won't work though, but I'm gonna give one a try, and if it doesn't work, I'm going to switch in. Oh my god, Heidi is so good. It's like okay, give me 1 sec. Okay, cool. It's not gonna let me work, so I'm gonna just raid my waiting room for later on YouTube. I'll see you guys back here soon in a bit. Have a good time in the meantime. Bye 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 bye.